What's up, bro? How are you, man? Can these people mute their mics?
Good morning, guys. Kindly mute your mic. All the microphones should be muted right now. Just mute.
Okay, sorry, Jeffrey. Please, as the admin, is it possible for you to mute everybody immediately they come in, because we would continue having to tell people mute your mic, mute your mic.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Kindly mute your mic. I'll need someone to volunteer as all the microphones should be muted right now.
Go to participants. You see mute everybody. So you see a blue check to.
Yeah. All right, so I'll need an assistant, right? Thank you. So I'll need someone to volunteer as an assistant host. I'll just make that person, so you'll be the one controlling all of that. I will focus on the trading directly. Is there anyone? Just raise your hand if you want to do that. Okay, let me do, okay, pick media. All right, so you do that for us. So Epic Media, you help us to do that. All right, thank you guys. You guys are welcome. It's currently 8:46. That's West African time, GMT. So we'll still be waiting for a few more seconds for more people to join in. Currently, we have about 56 people on this call right now, still counting. So I believe once it's night, it should hit 100 or even more. All right, so let me just share my screen so we all can just like have a chat, talk about one or two things. So Epic Media, this is one thing you have to help us to do. You have to always be very active on the chats, on the chat box. Make sure you like collate all of the questions. You relay them to me in private message here on Zoom. So we can also, we'll be able to like answer all questions as we progress. And also, I also like someone on the YouTube channel, because I'm currently live streaming. Anyone on YouTube channel should also help us to collate the questions on YouTube right now. So I'll also be logging in once in a while to check if there are questions on YouTube channel too. So let me just share my screen. All right. Okay, so you can see already on my screen, I have $75. That's what I intend to use in flipping this account. I believe we all can hear. I have $75. That's what I want to use in flipping in this account. So if you have $50, it's fine. If you have $100, it's fine. If you even have more than $100, it's fine. So we are going to use that based on percentage to share all the risk amongst our accounts. So you want to go to Baby Pips calculator. So let me just drop the link on our Telegram channel. Let me drop the link on the Telegram channel so everyone will have access to that right away. So that's the link on the Telegram channel that I just dropped for Baby Pips calculator. So you want to open it side by side on your screen, so you use that to do whatever we are going to be explaining right here. Another thing I also want to remind you of, make sure you have your trading journal with you by your side, because you have to be noting some things down as we move, so you can also replicate that, add a two or thing to your own personal strategy. Okay, so as we move, let me just take you to the chart straight away. So we already had one of the first move that I was expecting right there to happen. So first, let's just do a top-down analysis from 4-hour. All right, let's wait a little bit. I'm really pumped because I don't want us to miss out on this move that is about to happen here on Gbp Usd. But let's just wait till 9 o'clock because the time was actually scheduled for 9. So before then, let's just do a pre-game. What I do as my pre-game. The first thing I do as my pre-game is first I pray. That's the pre-game for me. And the next thing I want to do is I'll just come to the chart and make sure I reflect on the trades that I took yesterday. All right, if it's a Monday, I reflect on trades that I have taken for the past whole week. So I have to, after that, I have to determine the potential movement for the week. If it's making a lower lows, it's going to make a higher high. So I have to determine that based on structure. I'm going to be explaining all of that as time goes on. So after doing all of that, I just chill. It's more of patient game. It's more of waiting game. I wait for a very long while. Each time I see opportunity, then I shoot. So we don't shoot as a machine gun, and rather we shoot as snipers. So it's more of waiting game, patience, waiting to get the right entry so you have small drawdown, because we are dealing with a small account, a very, very small account. All right, I want to know if AGT is on the chart. AGT, if you're on chart, kindly unmute yourself. All right, so got 9 more minutes to go. So I'm just trying to like do my personal markup. This is what I would have done if I was on chart when this whole move happened. But I will start explaining once it is 9 a.m. So this is what you should be expecting. All right, so as we're waiting for those who are already on the call, let me just take some few questions because I'm seeing the chat box popping. Yeah, good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. So, Mr. Jeremy, you should just private chat me on Telegram to drop what you said you have. You said you have a risk calculator. You can private chat me on Telegram just to drop that for me. Thank you very much. All right. So I believe everyone can hear me clearly. All right. Sex just confirm that. Good morning, all. All right. So, okay. Okay, someone is asking, what is the win rate with this strategy? Now, the win rate of this strategy is, for me, any strategy that is above 55% win rate is perfect, as long as your risk to reward is 1 to 2. Anyone with strategy, even of 50%, as long as your risk to reward is 1 to 2, each time you place a trade, you are good to go. All right. So that's what I believe. And another thing I also would like to assure you guys that today, I'm not here to tell you, okay, you have to use this strategy. It's not a must. I'm only here to just let you guys know what's possible with Forex. That you could flip an account, a small account, to a tangible one within, if you are ready to risk within a few minutes or few hours. So that's all what I've come here to do. But the win rate of this strategy, I've been using it for a very long time. There are weeks that I don't even have loss. There are weeks like that I don't have loss. However, there are still weeks that I have losing streaks. All right, it happens that way, and it's not that the strategy is bad. It's just me not being patient enough, me not obeying, respecting, not playing the waiting game. That is what happened. So that's why I keep emphasizing that it's more of waiting game. So there are times that we only have to even take one trade today, but we'll make sure that that trade is very quality, and it's going to be very quality and timely, because we are working a very small amount of money. And most things with trading that we don't know is trading is better done alone, when you are alone. All right, because then there has to be nothing disturbing. Oh, let me turn on my camera. Then there has to be nothing disturbing your psychology. There have to be you have to be very free. Someone is saying, Henry is saying, there is a whistling sound. All right, is there still a whistling sound? I don't know if that's clear. So some are saying no, some are saying yes. So I believe there is nothing, no whistling sound, because there is no, everyone is muted and there's no whistling sound right here where I am currently. All right, so great. Okay, so you have to like focus on the risk to reward, and also you also have to focus on the entry drawdown. That's the major thing. So that's where the time consumption comes in. So it's 2 minutes to get into 9 o'clock. I believe we should just get started, because we already have about close to 90% on the call already. Okay, we have 85% on the call. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing I like to do each time I come on chat is, first I have to do a top-down analysis. Top-down analysis, I have to start from monthly or weekly or daily, just to see where the trend lines has previously touched. All right, so first let me just take you to my my IC market, because I love to analyze on this IC market, not on XNES. I prefer IC market because the candles on IC market tallies with trading view. Now if you check on 4-hour time frame, that's 1 hour shift. IC market is more responsive than all of that brokers. What I mean, more responsive with timing. So if you check the candles on 4-hour time frame with that of trading view, sort of like correlate, is the same thing. All right, so that's why I prefer to use IC market / trading view. All right, but if you know you don't have IC market brokerage account, the best thing to use is stick with trading view and place your trade on your MT4 on your mobile phone. All right, so now the first thing I like to do, I go to weekly or monthly. So you can see on Gbp Usd, You already know that I trade just one pair. That's no longer in news. We all know. So we're going to be talking just about GBP USD. For me, I'm going to be talking about GBP USD. So, however, if you have something that you want to share with us in the house here, I definitely will give you a room to talk when that session, when it's time for that. All right. Very far perspective. It's on a deep downward move. It's on a downtrend. So GBP has been tanking for a very long while. It's been dropping. All right. So we denote that by putting a trend line on this first high, second one, and this third one, this recent one I just got hits. So upon that recent one, I traded it because I did a top-down analysis. So that's why top-down analysis is very, very important. So once it got to this trend line, I knew that a reaction was about to happen. A reaction, something big was about to happen. So it's currently 9 o'clock. So let me just dive in straight. So something big is about to happen. Now, since I've put in my trend line right here, I put in my trend line. So we've had this third bounce. So this is a potential fourth bounce that is coming, right? Potential fourth bounce that is coming right there. Then I move to the daily to see more of what the trend is doing. I kind of like still feel that after this bounce, price will still, as price retraces, it still want to come here to test it before the final drop. So that's the first thing I do. So I trace that up to 15 minutes. So while I'm tracing it, I start noting the current relevant trend lines that fit. Remember, current relevant trend lines that fit into that scenario. Like, as I have dropped like this one from here, and this is the third one trying to move up right here. That's on the daily time frame. Whereas on the 4-hour time frame, we currently have something much more bigger. Let me zoom out. We have something a lot more bigger, and you can see this trend line that it keeps coming clearer, and it keeps getting bigger at this stage. So on 1-hour time frame, this is where I determine my current trend. So now the difference between 4-hour time frame and 1-hour time frame is current trend and the main trend. Since I'm a day trader, I determine my main trend on the larger trend on 4 hours, and I determine my current trend on 1-hour time frame, and I pick my entries on 15 minutes. Whereas for swing trader, what I would recommend and what I would advise is you pick your trend on weekly, pick your current trend on daily, and pick your entries on 1 hour. That is what I recommend for swingers. All right. So the reason why you have to do that is because you won't have a situation. Sorry, if you are the one writing on the screen, please kindly stop that. I have no idea where those trends are coming from. Please just cancel and clean that. Thank you. So what you want to notice between current trend, main trend, and main trend is there are times that 4 hours could be an uptrend, could be indicating the signs of an uptrend, whereas 1 hour is indicating signs of a downtrend. What will you follow? You want to follow the higher time frame, because you following the higher time frame means that you are following the overall trend, and whatsoever happened on 1 hour time frame in the nearest future will soon clear out to be what is the overall structure happening on the 4 hour time frame. I believe that is clear. So for example, we all know that this is an uptrend here on 4 hour time frame. Let me take it to this 1 hour time frame. So on 4 hour time frame or 4 hour time frame, it's clear that it's an uptrend. So if 1 hour suggests that it's on a downtrend, that simply means we are in for a retracement. So you should be preparing and be getting ready for more of sales. Sorry, more of buys, to follow the bigger time frame, which is 4 hour time frame. So I believe that makes sense. So, and you get that, you go to 15 minutes, you have to downsize it to go to the 15 minutes. That is on 15 minutes is where you get to know your entry points. You have to look out for candle, either bullish or golfing, either morning star or evening star, depending on whatsoever condition. So currently we are about 100 persons on the group. So if there are no more persons, if people are not able to join, just go join on our YouTube channel. Join our YouTube channel at Jeffrey Benson. All right. So you can see this week right here. Sorry, this candlestick pattern that happened right here, showing signs of reversal. These are showing signs of reversal. You can see all this rejection. So these are the things I'll be looking at for on the 15 minutes time frame. So with that said, the next thing I do is I look at my psychological levels. Now, remember, it's just a page, just as the chart is moving, do not get scared or have FOMO, fear of missing out. Just chill while we are going to take this thing at a very slow pace. All right, you may see candles are reversing, going up and all of that. Do not panic. I'm also watching. I'm watching. All right, so I want price to come to a very reasonable point where we can hop on and make a very decent profit. All right, in no time. So with that said, I'll have to go to 4-hour time frame to put in my psychological levels. So psychological levels are round up numbers like adding 50-50 pip difference. So currently the price is at what's the current price? Price at 31953. So the nearest psychological level will be 320000. Yeah, I think so. 320000. So that's the nearest psychological level. So psychological levels are round up numbers that banks, hedges pay close attention to. Wow, who is doing all of these? That banks and hedges, they pay close attention to. So if you're the one writing on the screen, please kindly stop that. Although I saw a name attached to the writing, but I'll just let you go for now. Do not do that again, please. We're begging. So when price gets to psychological levels, I wait for a price action or a candlestick, a reasonable Japanese candlesticks to print on that level. So once a reasonable Japanese candlestick prints on that level, then we shoot. That's what we are currently waiting for here on Gbp Usd. So I want price. Let me just tell you what I'm looking at for right now. I want price on 15 minutes to give me a candlestick pattern on 1.32000, this level that you see right here. That is where I'm waiting for. Exactly this hot spot that everyone is waiting for right now. So when price get there and it gives me a very tangible here's the point I'm waiting for. So once price get there, give me a very nice bearish engulfing candle, then I'm going to be shorting. Or it give me a wick that fills up, if it moves above 1.3200, a wick fills up and it keeps draining, then that's my entry point. So I'm going to pull my stop loss on the recent high of that amount of that region, of that level. So that's what I'm going to do. So I can see more charts coming in. If you cannot join, just join on YouTube channel. Just join on YouTube channel. Thank you, guys, for helping me to share. Oyebanji, thank you for helping me to share that link. Thank you very much, because here is currently filled. We only have 100 capacity on Zoom. Okay, so that's what I'm just waiting for on 1.3200. So after I put in my psychological level, then I go to 4-hour time frame to determine my high and low of the week. Here is where the magic happens. So a lot of persons have testified to this, that it's like a magic, it's worked like magic for them. So let me just show you something real quick. On 4-hour time frame, you have to single out, let me turn on my camera. On 4-hour time frame, you have to single out the first 2 candles to print early, that's late Sunday evening and early Monday morning. That's for those who are using GMT, that's London time. So you have to single out the first 2 candles to form. So in this case, oh my God, it's Danush. So if you are Danush, stop doing all of these things, else I'm going to kick you. I'm going to kick you. All right. So what I want to do, oh my God. So what I want to do on a very simple, on a light note, is I want to look for the first 2 candles, the high and the low. So to do that on TradingView, you just have to hit Ctrl Y to pull up the period separator. Ctrl Y. Sorry about that. Okay, so I have to just pull up just press Ctrl Y to do that, or alternatively, you can just right click on your just on your plain chart, go to properties. So when you go to properties, you want to go to like go to common. So once you come to common, you have to check this box, show period separator. So if I untick it, it's going to disappear. So the right way to just do that, just press Ctrl Y. So the same thing happens on TradingView. All right. So what I just want to do here is I'll look for the first two 4 hours candle. So the first one in this case is this blue candle, this bullish candle, and this bearish candle. So I have to look for the highs. So let me delete this this rectangular stuff so it's more clearer. So I have to look for the highs, note the highs between the first two candles. I have to note the highs and note the low. So I'm going to put a horizontal line on the high. We are using the wick, not the body. The wick, the highest they ever got to, and the wick, the lower wick, the lowest he ever came to. All right. So what we have to wait for, we have to look for a 4-hour candle to either break above or beneath it. So if it break above, beneath, or above or beneath any of these candles, then that would determine the movement for the week for us. So I believe that's very straightforward and very simple. So now with this example that I've just, with this explanation that I've just made, we can already see here that a candle already broke beneath it. All right. So a candle already broke beneath this low of the day, which is this bearish one, immediate one. So hence this week there are likely chance that price will definitely drop. So that's just a simple way of doing this one. So we should be expecting more of shorts. So now now that it seems that it's trying to like pull up, what should we do? Or what we have to do, we just have to position and still wait for the sales regardless. So that is what I'm just going to be doing here on TradingView. So, and each time you notice, this is still the same thing. This is the high on 4-hour time frame. Let me take you to TradingView for TradingView lovers in the house. Yeah. So this is the first candle. This is the second candle. So you note we have the high and we have the low. So the first candle to break beneath it was this bearish one. So that suggests a bearish trend for the week. All right, based on the explanation I gave earlier. So that if you notice that whenever price gets to that region, even without you putting psychological levels or putting anything, price reacts in a way. If you notice that, just drop number 1 on the chart box. If you are following what I'm saying, just drop 1 on the chart box. Whoa, I have lots of questions on this chart box. Great. All right, so you can see whenever price gets to this level, it keeps dropping. Gets to this level, it keeps dropping. Then that should draw your attention that definitely there is something going on in this region that is definitely pushing price. That price is respecting. That price is moving. All right, at this level. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Massive response. Okay. Someone is asking. Steven is asking. He said, "Do you mean break and close or just weak?" Now, if you're talking about the candle that have to break out of those regions, it has to break with full body. It has to break with full body out of the this region. You have to break with full body on 4-hour, not just on smaller time frame, on 4-hour. So this 4-hour candle has to break with full body beneath or above these two levels for you to determine that. I believe that makes sense. So someone is asking on our YouTube channel, what pair am I currently trading? This is obviously Gbp Usd. You can see on TradingView, it's Gbp Usd that I have here. It's Gbp Usd. So what I'll have to go to now do is just to come to the 15 minutes time frame to look for a candle that is going to like a reversal candle pattern here on trading on 15 minutes. That's all I just have to do. So chances are that candle may just move above here a little bit, give us a doji or give us morning star, whatever candlestick pattern that he wants to give us right there, and drop. So that's what we are waiting for now. That's what you are expecting. So I believe I've taken that. So let me just take some questions on the chat. I believe it's straightforward enough. Yeah, the candle has to close below the lines. The candles have to close. He said, do you mean candle close below the line? Yes, a candle has to close below the line. All right. So I believe I've emphasized that enough. So now is the waiting game, and we can see the actions happening right there. And 15 minutes candle keep popping up and up. So this should signal an entry for us soon because it's almost 15 minutes. Okay, it's currently 9:15. All right, so you can see this. I use this clock to keep time. So it's currently 9:15, and we should just this may just be our entry candle. Let's chill. Remember, we're waiting for the bear. And if we don't see that, it's fine. We are out. We'll just stay out. All right. If we don't see the bear movements, we'll just stay out. So now talking about the risk management, I just told you about the strategy. Someone is still asking about the strategy. Jeremy, he said, if it does not give a reversal bearish candle, but instead breaks above with a bullish candle, what do? We keep waiting, man. We keep waiting. All right. Joy just said, I just joined. Which line are you talking about? Now I'm talking about these two lines that we got from 4-hour time frame. These two lines. Let me remove this period separator. I believe you can see these two green lines that I've dropped there. Let me take it to trading view so where you can see it clearly. So these two lines. So how do we get these two lines? Since you're just joining, just a quick recap for you. All right. So these first two 4-hour candle that from every early Monday morning, these 1 and 2. So you note the high and note the low. So any 4-hour, we have to wait for 4-hour candle, a healthy 4-hour candle to break beneath either of this line. If it breaks above this line, it's a bullish trend for that week. If it breaks below, it's a bearish trend for that week. So that's what we're talking about. All right. So which of the TDI do you use on TradingView? There are so many TDIs. I use the one with Jonovan. Let me look for that. You can use that, but I don't use TDI. I commonly use TDI on my TradingView. I just use TradingView to watch out. All right. So you have to come to indicators and strategy, TDI. The one by Jonovan. It's sort of, this is it. Donovan. Yeah, this guy. So you just click on it. It should be added to your stuff. Yeah. So it should be added right there. So you can see this trade is pulling up. So no panic. We are not going to long. We'll just keep waiting. Yeah, you can go ahead and record the meeting if you want to, although it's live on YouTube. You can come back and watch anytime. So no point recording it again. So it's a waiting game. While we are waiting, let's chill and wait for this guy. So while we're waiting, let me talk about the risk management, which no one is drawing my attention to. Risk management, very important. So as regarding risk management, we want to use position size calculator. In this case, we are going to be using Gbp calculator. All right, here. So I'm going to be starting with a $75 account. So that's why I put in $75. Although I made it 78 this morning because I took that short position. Sorry, I took that short position. So it's currently about $78. If you can see that. Yeah, it's $78. So still somewhere not too far from 75. So we want to be risking 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%. That's if we are going to be using 20 pip stop. So if now you know the reason why we have to be playing the waiting game, because we want to use a very tight stop, like 10 pip stop, 5 pip stop, 15 pip stop, 20 pip stop, max 30 pip stop. So the risk percentage that we intend to use is to risk 10% on a trade. All right. So on that 10% on a trade is still not much of like 10%. So we still have to break it into 3 places, just as I explained in my last YouTube video. All right. So the lot that we have to use, which this position size calculator has given to us, is 0.037. All right. So since there is no nano lot, so we are just going to be avoiding this 75. All right. So what we are just going to be focusing on is 0.03. But however, I wouldn't want to enter 0.033 just at once. So I'm going to break it down with 0.01, 0.01. I believe that makes sense. So that's what we're going to be doing, watching out for. So on our first entry, we're going to use 0.01, second one 0.01, third one 0.01 as it keeps moving. Then we'll break even before we enter in more other positions as it keeps dropping. I believe you understand. All right, so someone is saying, or Classic is saying on the chat box, say using RSI, there's a divergence on Gbp Usd. Exactly. I don't trade divergence, but for other persons, you may be seeing divergence, overbought, and all of those stuff. Just style is just more, it's just the same way. So that's why I said no strategy is a holy grail, and no strategy is a complete failure. There are sometimes there are strategy, they say the same thing. Total confluence. You can see it's moving bullish. All right. Yeah. The idea is to get people to start buying. All right. That's the idea. Is to get people to start panicking and skip buying. But we aren't going to buy because we have a plan that we want this trade to drop, to come bearish. So we're not going to buy. So we'll just leave the buyers to keep buying until it gets to a reasonable amount where it wants to drop. Then we hop on. So that's the style. Okay. So let me go on the risk management. I believe we understand. So if you have $100 account, let me impute $100 account for those who join in with $100 account, and you want to risk like 10%, and we are using same 20 pips top. So your lot is going to be 0.05 standard lot that you're going to put on your MetaTrader for 0.05. So I'm explaining this for the beginners who are joining us. So if you're just starting, you just wanted the account because you heard about I'm going to be flipping an account today, I'm going live. Well, you have to be very cautious of the lot you use. So if you join $100, this is the lot size you're going to use. So you have to split it into 3 places. So as I'm entering, once I'm announcing I'm entering with my first position, just I'm entering with 0.01. Okay, there are times I could just split into 2. It could just be, since I have $75, I could enter with 0.02 and 0.01. Or I could just do it in 3 places, 0.01, 0.01, 0.01. All right. So any of those 2, but I definitely will communicate that with you guys. So that is the risk management. And once the trade move on our favor, we break even immediately. So then we cannot keep adding more other position. You can just do anyhow you like. So just keep going, keep maintaining your trade, keep managing it, managing that trade. So that's on risk management and trade management alongside. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is, okay, I have a question on that. Let me take questions on that before I move to the money management. Not IBK saying, please, can you talk more about the psychology aspect of holding trades and dealing with fear of pulling backs, turning to reversal and closing out too early? Yeah, I'll get there. Psychology should be the last one I'm going to touch on. Now, Oladipo is asking, what's the recommended leverage? The recommended leverage I talked on my last video, depending on the amount you're putting in. Since you are using a very small amount, you have to use a very huge leverage. So that's why I recommend Xness. So leverage you should be using right now, since it's a small account, minimum of $500. Sorry, 1 to 500, minimum of 1 to 500. So you could use 1 to 500, 1 to 1,000, 1 to 2,000, even some leverage, some account offer 1 to unlimited. That's crazy, right? Yeah, but since it's a small account and we are willing to pull up the risk, we are willing to take the risk, so you should go all in. All right. So that's the idea. All right. So yes, thank you, Sexis. Sexis is recommending on the group that you should download either Steno or FS Calculator on your iOS or Play Store for easy calculation. All right. So I believe that makes sense too. It makes a whole lot of sense that way, because I also use Steno. I have Steno on my iPhone, so you can also do that. Someone is asking, please, can you talk on how to take profit? Yeah. How do I do my take profit? It's very simple and straightforward. My take profit level, I use psychological levels. So most of the time, that's why I see I target 50 pips or 100 pips. It's very easy for me to do that because price kind of move from one point to the other. It moves from one point to the other. Then you can see how price moves, touch this psychological level. This is 1 point. Trace it to your right, 1.3100 right here. It moved straight up to 1.315. So that's easy 50 pips, man. Super easy 50 pips. That's if you were on chart to catch that 50 pips. All right. So you can also see it gave another sign here, from here to here, 50 pips. So that's how I basically do my take profit stuff. I don't wait until I'm able to gather 1,000 pips and all of that. So I just wait, I catch what I'm able to catch as fast as possible. All right. So 50 pips, that's the average that I aim to get in a day on any trade I pick. All right. So that's on take profit. So I don't use take profit orders, but you could decide to use take profit order. It's fine. Another thing I look out for before I hop out on a trade, aside from psychological level, I have to look at the rejection candle. If the candle is making rejection now, price is always fond of doing this on GBP USD. For example, let's say price gets to, okay, let me look for a very clear example to denote that. It happened on 1 hour time frame. Let me take it to 1 hour time frame. Exactly. Now let's say you're buying on this trade right here. Okay, so let's say you're buying on this trade right here. So you're on a buy at this point. So you long to this point, right? And you felt you're still holding. You want price to keep going up. Upon the failure of this kind, what should you do? You should try to exit. If I don't exit based on this psychological level, I'm just going to wait for price to come back. GBP always do that thing, giving double bottom or double top or double bottom. It does that a lot. So it will likely come back to this place, and you see, once it comes back to this place, you see the way it reacts. It's going to melt very fast. So once it's going to melt very fast, just in that sign of reversal, immediately you should start exiting your trade. Immediately, just start exiting your trade. All right. So that's the style that I use right there. So you can see on 1 hour time frame, this account is melting, right? It's doing a simple melt right there. Let's watch. We want to see more conviction. It still may push more higher. Okay, it still may push more higher. We'll just wait and guard that region. That's the territory that we're waiting on. For $100 account, Valentine is asking is 1 to 500 or 1 to 200. Okay, I'll request. I'll prefer you do 1 to 500. 1 to 500. That makes more sense. All right, because it's a small account. It's $100, just $100 account. Shei's asking, except for the trade management, you said you add up more position as price goes in our favor. Do you have a set of rule you follow in adding more position? Yes, I dropped that on my last video. Adding more position. I must break. Number one thing, I must break even in my initial entries before I got into another one. All right. So someone is asking, this is in Chinese name. I don't know, but the question is, please clarify on those psychological level. How do you set them? Great. Now, let me pull up a clean GBP USD chart. A clean GBP USD chart. Sorry guys, that was my internet connection. I'm sorry about that. I just went to fix that. Now I believe we should be good to ride. Thank you guys for still sticking around. All right, so and for those guys on YouTube, we have a few minutes lag. That's like few second lag. So I believe you already know, you've seen that already. So for the blackouts, I'm sorry. Just a second, let me do some few settings. I just want to edit it to, I just put in my, first I look for the current price, then I edit it to fit in the nearest whole number. So the nearest whole number in this case is 1.3200. So you can just do 1.32 or just 00. So it's snapped there immediately. All right. So talking, I believe you all can hear me. Let me do a mic check. If you can hear me, just drop number 1 on the chat box. Drop number 1 on the chat box. Okay, thank you guys. All right, so you guys can hear me. And to get the next one is you can just keep adding 50 pips to it, 50 pips. So you have to pull up your crosshair, calculate 50 pips from here. It's gonna be like, let me shrink these. Calculate 50 pips is gonna be, yeah, exact 50 pips is gonna be 1325, right? That's gonna be 50 pips, 1.32500. So you're gonna take your horizontal line. So that's how to cross-check if you're correct, whether you're correct or not. So on our pair, it's still the same way. You approach it the same way. So I'm just going to do one more example using a pair that I don't trade, just to show you that this stuff works across all the pairs, right? So you keep adding 50 pips to the downside, 50 pips to the upside, like that. That's how it works. 315. Yeah. So these are psychological levels. So let me pull up a brand new chart of USD CAD. Let's go with USD CAD. I don't trade this. I just want to show you how the psychological level thingy work on across all pair. I don't trade this pair. All right. I just want to show you that it works even here. So you just have to select any one of your choice, and you make do with that. So this is the current chart of USD CAD, and you can see it's 1.30144. So the nearest whole number, the nearest meaningful number to this is definitely 1.30000. So let's go ahead and put that with our horizontal. Double click on its horizontal line properties and you edit it. So there you go. All right. So that's the psychological level. So to get the next one, you have to put your crosshair on this previous one and calculate for 50 pips. So the next one is going to be 1.305. All right. 1.305. So you may not be able to get it accurately. So you have to do the settings yourself. So you can see how price is respecting that 1.305. So if I were the person trading this guy now, upon dropping on USD CAD, I'm going to long. I will long. All right. It's that simple and straightforward to use based on psychological level. I will just long. So the next level is going to be 1.3100. That is it. So to cross check whether you're correct or not, always calculate, measure. If it's up to 50 pips, then you correct. All right. So you can see how price neatly fit once you get to this psychological level. See psychological reaction at this point, reaction all of this point. So if you keep adding psychological levels, you find out what I'm saying. That it's a very fantastic way of trading, and it's very simple way of looking. A very simple way of looking at the charts too. All right. So we are waiting for the actions to happen on Gbp Usd. I believe I've been able to answer the strategy, the entry strategy, the trade, the risk management and trade management. And the next thing is I've also been able to answer the I've also been able to answer. It's remaining psychology that I've not touched on. Yeah, you're welcome, man. So it's just we're left with psychology that I've not touched on. Now here's another thing that we're waiting for on the TDI. Let me talk a little bit about TDI. I know some of us here may not be a fan of any indicator. That's fine. But let me just explain something real quick on TDI, what you should be looking at for those that want to be taking advantage of this TDI. It's not compulsory you use it. Just having the high and low of the week, having your psychological level, and having your understanding your candlestick pattern is just enough on 15 minutes time frame. It's enough for you to execute this trade. Very simple. But just it's an add-on confirmation for confluence for those guys who want to start, who also want to be picking trades just the same way I do it. So now on psychology, on TDI, we have, and also in my group chat, the link is in the description box for those who are watching on YouTube. For if you want to like be a part of the group, the link is there. I drop how to the mobile version, how to set it up on your phone, and to set it up on your laptop is also a software, an MQL4 software that I have. I'll also send it across after the closing of this meeting in that group chat, all right, in our channel. So what I look out for on TDI, TDI is a trader's dynamic index. What it does, it helps us to get the equilibrium of price. That's what the MBL signifies. So whenever MBL is above 50, that signifies an uptrend. The MBL is beneath 50, signifies a downtrend. Now the MBL is something that's very faint here. I don't, if you guys can see the yellow line, can you see this? Can you see this yellow line? That's what it's called, MBL. It's faint. Let me see if I can edit that to something more. Okay. Oh, colors. Okay, it's the yellow line here. So let me change it to something that we can see just for now. I'm going to change it to blue so we can see vividly. Yes, that's MBL. Okay, let me change it back because it's more cooler for me on that yellow because that's the recommended color that it's being used. All right. Yeah, so that's MBL. So it helps us with price equilibrium to know how the market is moving. Either it's going to be I need to cast my screen to my phone screen to the laptop right now. But there's something real quick I want to show you on phone. Why phone on is a little bit different, sort of. Just a second, guys. I want to share my screen to the laptop. Oh, this is bringing to being. The TDI I use on TradingView is by Jonovan. Yeah, something like that, Jonovan. I showed that earlier. Someone is asking again, so that's what I'm reiterating. But this guy. By this guy. That's what I use. So like I'm not able to do that, share my screen, my phone screen to the laptop for some reason. All right, so let me just go. I'll show you like this way. It's very important you see how it looks like on my phone right now. Okay, so what we should just be looking at, okay, let me try to use my camera, front-facing camera, if that would be fine. I'm going to stop share, and you all can see. Let me explain something real quick. So on my phone right here, you can see the TDI is a little bit straight. I believe you all can see that. Let me make it a spotlight video. You know, the TDI is somehow blurry, I think. It's blurry still. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. So what we see here on so this is what we want to look out for. This TDI is going to make from something like a W before we are going to short right now. It's going to do that. It does this a lot, number of times. So I've been trading this pair. I understand how this thing likely moves. So it's going to give us in form of W, and this kind of pattern here is going to give us an M pattern right here too. So that's what we should be looking at for right here. So we have this push. So and something like this happens, and like that. Stuff like this, and then bam, it's going to be very fast. Okay, it may not necessarily happen like it may even be closer. It may be closer like this way, very close, but this will definitely happen once price start accumulating this way. All right, so it's only collecting contracts of those guys who sold at this point. Contracts are being collected at this point region. All right, all right. Okay, someone is recommending this style. I should join the Zoom with my phone and then I share the screen. Brilliant idea. So let me do that. I can't join because it's maximum. Okay. Let me do that. I'm going to grant, I just joined the Zoom call with my phone. I'm going to grant the phone access. Look at that. I get what you guys mean. Okay, so I'm on here. Oh no. Oh no. Repetition. Sorry, just a second. Yeah. So. All right, so I've been able to do that on my phone. So I just make a recording. I noticed something. The reason why I had to mute my other phone and I couldn't talk is because each time I try to say something, it keeps replicating on my phone because I'm connected with two devices right here and they are close side by side, and that's kind of like a glitch. So I'm just going to send you. I will send the picture. Yeah, AGT is cleaning it in the group. Is dropping TP Smash right there in the group. So this is the screenshot. I just sent it to our group. I just sent it to our group chat. So that should be the screen. That's the screenshot. Let me share my screen and share. So here is it. So we're expecting something like M right here, just something similar with this stuff that it did here, like this. The M may not just be perfect. One shoulder may be higher than the other one. Okay, it may not just be perfect like this. So I'll just let you guys know when to hop on to catch the top. So this is me revealing all of this whole thing regarding Gbp USD. I believe it helped someone out there. So I'll just go ahead and delete this so we can see the real price action. Now imagine we had bought at that point. Now for those guys that bought at that point when the price is trying to shoot up, they're currently in trouble. They're in trouble. Or they think probably it wants to come here to test here and keep going up. No, that's not correct. Probably just test here, come up here. That's for second entries. All right. So I see a lot of questions already. Yeah. Kixi say thank you. It's becoming clearer. Yeah, it's very simple, very clear and straightforward. So on the psychology, let me break it down to psychology. Whenever I'm on a trade and I'm here to hit take profit, how do I behave? As long as I have my trading plan right here and I'm playing exactly the same way. Let me turn my camera. I have my trade plan right here. And I'm playing it exact same way that my strategy tells me to, my trading plan says I should, then I'm correct. Now you notice the fact that I was saying I'm ready for a sale and price keeps going up. The old me, while I just started learning Forex, I probably just hop on, oh, it's a buy, I'll just hop on and start buying. Then I get caught up in this zone, this trap zone. And I'm hoping, oh, and I'm praying, God, let this thing come in my favor so I can just hop out. And it never did come. So like that, it has always happened several times like that. So that's why having a trading plan is very, very crucial for your trading as a full-time trader, because I'm a full-time trader. All right. So having a trade plan is very important. And this is what FTMO, proprietary firm, like to see. Funding talent, all these blue FX, all those proprietary traders, they love to see good firms. So they want to make sure that you're respecting your risk management and you're sticking to the plans. So even if this trade just comes back a little and keeps going up, I'm not going to trade. No trading today. So we have to reschedule for tomorrow. All right. That's how trading works. So to me, I'm still successful today because I stick to the plan. So I'm not successful not because I make X amount of money. I'm successful not because I make X amount of money. I'm only successful because I stick to the plan. That's how I measure it. So that's the psychology part. And the second thing, that's a very, very big one. Number one thing I just said. And the second thing is I always have to look at, I did talk about money management, which is very important. Always make sure you withdraw every week. Once I finish flipping this account, I'm going to make withdrawal and I'm going to show you in a group. Whatever amount of money I'm able to move it to, I'm going to make withdrawal and I'm going to send you the screenshot on our Telegram channel. So you see that it works. Okay. Someone is asking, hi bro, could you please explain when is your exact entry point? That's what I'm doing, man. Just chill, just chill. That's what I'm going to show you right away. No need to explain. I'm going to show you live and direct. Someone is saying he can't hear me. I believe I'm audible enough and the volume is up. I'm a little bit close to you. I'm very close to the mic. So what I'm currently waiting for, I'm just waiting for an M pattern right here. Now, it's not compulsory, it's always an M pattern, but with the way market behave, each time market hunts to the upside, like we have here, it shoots to the upside. And getting to this point, the next thing is to likely for most of the time on GBP USD, based of experience, it's going to give us something like M and drop most of the time. So that's what we're currently waiting for. That's what we're waiting for. All right. There are times that it will give you a bearish engulfing. There are times like that. So it's not always the M thing. All right. So I'm yet to enter because I want to also have a very nice entry point. So I believe that's all. Any more question? We have answered a lot of questions. Okay, great. So you've understood. So now it's the waiting game that we are playing the waiting game. Okay, so Smart, I want you to unmute yourself and let's see. Unmute yourself. While we are waiting. So once it's ready, I definitely will notify you all. Let me start sharing. So guys, still keep your eyes on GBP USD. I'm waiting. So Smart, I want you to like tell me what you see on USD US30. I don't want this to just be just me. Okay, I just unmuted you. You can unmute now.
Hi, Jeff. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I came in late and I've been seeing what you've been doing. Awesome job, man. You're doing great with these guys. Nice one on GBP USD. I don't know, a couple of days back, I think I dropped that on the group on a larger time frame. It's currently trading on the channel. I'll call that consolidation because it's actually giving us a pattern on the daily time frame. And nice one on the waiting though, because for me, I don't think it's actually right to even go in now. For me, I would have said to the close of today, I could get a perfect entry. But for you, you could see clearly on the lower time frame what you should do. Actually, that's a very nice one. Thank you very much. I don't know what you want me to go over now because you've practically said that there is with this guy. So I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Yes, on US30. US30, just give us your analysis, what you're currently seeing on US30, and let's move from there.
Okay, US30.
Bluetooth mode.
Okay.
Bluetooth has been connected.
Hold on, guys. Am I to share my screen?
Yeah, you should. You can go ahead and do that.
Okay.
FM mode, clock mode.
All right, guys, if you can see my screen, this is what I'm currently seeing on the US 30. I'm more of the higher time frame because actually higher time frame tells you direction, where it's supposed to go. And I'm more of the structural guy. So my view on this, I would say US 30 is about to go really, really bullish. Really bullish. I'm looking at this trend line currently tested for upper push to the upside to about 3,000. As you can see, we saw this dump yesterday, New York section. Currently on this London section, we are seeing this happening right now, but I'm still expecting a retest to this area for a continuation upwards. Normally, because what I do is this was a bearish order block that was formed here, and this bearish order block was broken yesterday, and it moved to the upside. So I'm expecting a retest of this area. We could even see a dip as low as 28403 for a continuation move. So other than that, I see a bearish move because this structure is currently broken. For you guys will say this is a double bottom, and for me, I would say this is a breakout of a channel, expecting a retest for a continuation to the upside. And other persons will say this is actually a Gatly pattern. If you are the type that does harmonics a lot, you will know this is an area that is bound to be retested. This area, but I don't expect the market to do this push upside. I'm expecting a dip a little to this downside or a retest of this trend line for a continuation to the upside. Other than that, I'm not actually looking at that. But I'll advise, if you're going into this trade, please try as much as possible to go down to the 15 minutes time frame. The 15 minutes time frame speaks a whole lot of volume and tells you what to do. Now, look at this. To confirm my movement on this pair, my entry, if I come down to the 15 minutes time frame, this is also a nice structure building up here, which I'm going to draw out here. This is a nice one that I should be expecting to play out with what I just said. A retest, which is this line I already drew, this both lines. So I'm expecting price to come down into this area for a retest. This, mind you, this is a lower time frame, so this is still valid. A retest on this area, then I should be looking at going long here, pending what price does. And please, before you go into this for long, watch out for the reaction of this price around this area. Don't just buy. Watch out for the reaction. We could see price breaking this area for a false breakout before it moves to the upside, or we could just see it come here and test neatly and keep firing all the way up. So it's very important that you watch for price action before you go into this. For me, it's a bullish move to the upside. That's all I can see on the USD 30. Over to you, Jeff.
All right, well, all right, nice one, great one. You don't have any other thing you want to share with us, like your USD card, your normal trade, all other things?
Okay. Currently, I shared with the group already on US oil, which I'm still holding. Though I've taken at least 40 pips off it this morning, which is still moving. I gave this as a buy limit on the group last week and came in to trigger nicely with a 30 pip stop loss. And currently price is already moving above 300 pips plus. And I'm still looking at my target at 43.3 area. But if you're looking at going into this trade, you should only go in on a retest. Don't just move in. Find a retest on the lower time frame before you go in. This is what I'm currently seeing because I'm looking at the daily right now. So if you're going to go into this trade, then you look for the retest before you move on to the upside. And also for the GBP USD, you already touched that already. I'm just going to be looking at the previous analysis I already had, which is this. Still currently trading on my channel, and there is no breakout here, but this channel has gotten me 1, 2, 3 touch. So at this point, I'm expecting a drop to the downside. And also, if you guys are conversant with the bearish structure, you should know that this is a down move. And for continuation, we're definitely going to have consolidation before we go down to the, we go downwards. And this is what I'm having right now. So if I see a rejection at this area, we are going all the way down. A break of this structure will be a nice re-entry for whoever missed this, because some persons do not, or rather are not interested in trading a channel, because anything can happen. Even at the middle, we could see a spike to the upside, but a clean breakout and a retest of this area is a perfect entry for a sell. I mean, if you get this from here, patience is a game. You could still be in a nice move to the downside for over 450 pips. So it's all about the weight. It's all about the weight for me for this. So good luck for you guys on that. And I believe Jeff has done a whole lot of justice to that. He did really nice on that one. Also, currently, I'm looking at GBP, Euro GBP. But for me, this is a very long time frame market, because I looked at this market from the weekly time frame. So I'm just going to be patient to see what the market does before I go in for my entry. Hold on, guys. On the weekly time frame, this is a very nice area. This is a very nice area we should pay attention to. Whatever this market is doing, I'll be expecting the opposite to happen on the GBP USD. And currently, we are seeing a structure pattern already forming here. And also having in mind, inside this structure, we have a bullish flag in here. But I'll be looking at taking this trade on the breakout of this area. For if I'm looking at taking this or the breakout of this area, I'll be looking at price crossing 90.740 for a sweet buy to the upside. But I'm looking at this market getting to at least 0.92750. So I'm currently waiting to see how price reacts around this zone on this weekly time frame. Why I'm having my daily, sorry guys, I'll be switching along the time frame. Why I'm looking at my daily time frame for a nice area. Now, if this area is nicely touched and rejected, because for me, if I'm going to go into this trade, I'm just waiting for my limits to be triggered on this place for just 50 pips. I'm not expecting this market to go below 50 pips. So if I'm going in 50 pips, then I'll be doing a little lot size for confirmation. When it breaks to the upside, then I can go in confidently and take whatever I want. And also, this is a very nice bullish order block already here waiting to be triggered. So I have a double confirmation for that on the weekly time frame. Bearish, whole lot of confirmation to go long on this trade, which I'm going to be posting and sharing in the group for you guys when I have a confirmation on my 4-hour time frame for we all to go long on this. Outside that, I really don't have any trades I'll be looking out for this week. I think this is all. Okay, sorry guys, before I go, one more pair I'm actually looking at, and it's still all about the patient thing. I'm looking at these on the 4-hour time frame. This is GBP JPY. Only if price breaks below this area, I'll be going short on this. Outside this, I'm letting this trade just ride. It's not all trades that can be taken. And if price breaks below this area, I'm going to be going in on this trade with 30 pips stop loss. My target at 136.550 on GBP JPY, which is a target of 171 pips. We saw all this rally that did this yesterday. The market pushed, kept on pushing to the upside. Now, once a spike happens like this in the market, we're bound to see consolidation and a reversal to at least 50% return of this bullish week that has already done, or bearish week. So I'll just be patient and see what the market does, and then I will go in on this trade. Also, outside that, I'm not looking at going long. I'm only looking at going short on this trade, only when price breaks below this area. Thank you, guys.
All right, fantastic, man. Yeah, thank you for that golden nugget. So on GBP USD, we should be waiting for a perfect entry very soon, 15 minutes time frame. So I'm currently waiting patiently. So for me, I would even like appreciate a $75 account. If you're a person that you are joining with $75 account right now, it is the best time to start splitting it into 3 places. So if you want to hop on with, we did the analysis earlier. So let me share my screen. So we did the analysis earlier of using. No. So if you have $100 account and we want to risk 20 pips, as the case may be, so you should use 0.05, and you have to break that into 3. So you could, in the first one, you could enter in with 0.2, the next one 0.02, 0.01, and 0.02. Okay, just split it into 3 in a random way. All right. Just split that into 3 ways. So if you have a $75 account just like me, then you should split yours into 3 to 0.01, 0.01, 0.01 in 3 places. So whereas the reason why we are waiting this much, we should have entered into this trade by now. But the reason why we are waiting this much, we want a very tight stop. So that's just basic reason why we are waiting. If you notice, that W pattern is about to form, still pushing out. So this is the candle that is going to leave a week. This candle that is forming now is going to leave a very tiny wick soon. Just watch, it's going to melt. It's definitely going to melt very, very soon. So upon the melting, let's say like by 10:15, we should be hopping on. All right. 10:15, we should be hopping on. So it's more of like live flipping. Okay. Let me delete this. Once it's time to short, when we are about to short, then I'm going to put that in for everyone to see. All right. So while we were waiting, if you have any question, you can just drop and ask us. In this scenario, someone redeemed is asking, say, in this scenario, why am I not using a sell limit? The reason why I'm not using a sell limit is I am currently watching. I'm watching, so no point using a sell limit. All right. So using a sell limit is when I'm not on the chart. Maybe I have to do something else. I have to catch up with 1 or 2 things, and then I can just go ahead and use a sell limit. But right now, I'm not going to use any sell limit since I'm watching. I feel I'm going to get a better entry, like just as I'm watching. Now, Johnson is asking, Joy is asking TDI strategy. We talked about that earlier. Johnson is saying, which brokers offer high leverage? Say 1 to 500 for a mini account, $100. Which are the brokers that offer a higher leverage amongst all the ones that I recommend is XNES. So I recommended XNES. The link is in the description box on YouTube and it's also on our Telegram channel. I recommended XNES. I recommended IC Market, Google's Way and Traders Way. But XNES offer highest leverage. So you may want to go with that. So someone is asking, what is the correlation between USD? The correlation between USD and Euro USD. Euro USD, I believe Smash you unmute and answer that. Epic Media, this is an opportunity for you to collate all of those questions that you have been be keeping one side. If there is any, just notify me. I would see to that. So Smash, you want answer that question? Is asking what is the correlation between USD and Euro USD? So I just unmuted you. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Sorry, guys. I was actually doing something. That's why I had to take off my video. Sorry, can I get the repeat of the question, please?
So what is the correlation between USD and Euro USD?
Correlation between US30. I really don't know. I really don't know the correlation between the both of them. And I don't trade that based on the correlation, so I really don't know.
Correlation. Same here. I don't believe that stuff. So I just trade because I want to make money. I want to trade not because of correlation. I don't look at that stuff.
Yeah, I just see my setups and I take it. So I really don't look at correlation because sometimes you could get burned. For example, we all know correlations happen between GBP USD and Euro GBP sometimes, but most times it doesn't play out like that. Take for example, okay, fine. If for example the dollar is affecting GBP USD and the dollar is not affecting Euro GBP, and Euro just becomes strong or weak on its own, playing out the same way GBP USD, and you are playing based on correlation, you're going to get burned. So most time, I think it's better you do your analysis both technically and fundamentally to be on the safe side.
All right, fantastic. So let's go ahead and still share my screen, and let's keep looking on TradingView. This guy here. So more questions are coming. Okay, from Oppo F11, saying the reason as you're not entering bullish is because there's no double bottom. No, that's not the reason. The reason is because the trend for us this week is to go short. So that's the reason why I'm entering. I'm waiting bearish. Okay. When adding more position, how do you determine your stop loss? Because I guess it will be larger using your initial stop. Yeah, exactly. So I do not add another position, not until I break even the initial trades that I have on. So I'm going to use the break-even level that I used on my last trade as my stop loss for these new ones. I believe that makes sense. Okay. So you don't use the DXY dollar index correlation to trade GU. For me, I do not do that. I just trade GBP USD. I trade. I don't look at correlation, all other things. I don't want any distraction from the focus. So I just look at candle, the price, whatsoever is telling me, I go. That's what I don't even look at news. I don't look at news at all. See, I didn't even talk about news. Yeah, I don't. So I believe so. We should get ready. 10:15 is 1 minute to that. So it's currently 10:14 by my time right here. So London time. So 15. The reason why I'm saying 10:15, 15 minutes time frame is because we are using 15 and 15. So 15 minutes time, another candle should pop up. All right, pop up. So Ladipo is having an idea right here. He said to effectively trade US30, follow the US stock market, especially the stocks represented in the US30, especially Boeing, Apple, Disney, etc. So that's a tip from our brother. So some other persons are saying it's a buy on our YouTube channel. I just come here to check. People are saying GBP USD is a buy. So let us see. I'm not glued to one bias. So if it goes to the bullish side, then we change our bias. But for now, it's still sell bias that I'm keeping. I'm holding the sell bias. All right. So let's watch how 10:30 play out. The candle plays out. All right. So while we are waiting, if what's the name of this guy? There's a guy in our group, Josh 2020. If you're around, just drop a message. Let me see. Drop a message on chat. Let's see. Okay, Sim is not here. So it's Sultan here. Sultan, the guy from our group, Sultan. Yeah, he just dropped a message for me. Let's see what you're currently looking at. Okay. Yeah, it seems Josh is not here. Josh 2020, it doesn't seem to be here, so that I know trying to get him. So GBP USD, we'll just move up the spike and melt. That's what we're waiting for. So upon our melting, we are hitting it hard. We should hit hard. All right, so on the proper, now let me know how many of you guys have gotten your account funded and it's currently at $75 right now. How many persons is participating? All right, so just want to know who is participating. Okay, I've seen about 5% so far indicate that they're participating. On the YouTube channel, if you have your account funded already and you have minimum of $50, $75, $100 in your account, just signify on the chat box. Just drop it on the chat box. Let's know who is participating. Okay, someone is in with $100 and with FTMO trial, free trial. Okay. Okay. Someone got $500. Someone got $1,000, and like that. Okay. So that's a very great one. So let us keep watching for more confirmations. For those guys who are still messaging me, telling me GBP USD is a buy trade, no problem. Let the market decide. I could be wrong, and you may be right. Well, but let the market decide. Okay. So great. So since we have a lot of persons who are ready to flip accounts, so let's get started. So Josh, 2020 FX is around. I'll just give him a few. Just hold on a second. I'll let you in. Okay. So before then, Epic Media said he has a two or thing to say about GBP USD. So Epic Media, you can just unmute yourself. Let's see. Let's hear what you have to say. And you have to tell me your name on Telegram, the one we know you with on Telegram. Your mic seems to be turned off. So try to turn on your mic so that you can speak. Dial in with your mobile phone. Oh, someone, yeah, go trader. I love this. Interesting. He said he's going to be trading the opposite direction. I love that. So when I'm entering short, you're going to be going long. Okay. I really wish you're on Zoom right now so we can share your screen and let's try that. Let's try that. I love this. Okay. All right. So we have a lot of people having the buy bias. That's great. Let's watch. We just want to make some few bucks, right? That's what we are all into. So I'm down for it. Okay, so Epic Media, we're still unable to get him. So I think I should just unmute Josh, let him speak. Let him tell us. Wow, we have a lot of Josh here in the house. So Josh, you can unmute yourself now. Just give you permission to unmute yourself.
Hi, Jeff.
Yeah, what's up? How you doing?
Can you? I'm cool. And you?
Yeah, I'm very great. I'm doing great. It seems you were busy earlier. That's the reason why I didn't join, right?
Yeah. I was first of all in, and I had to go attend to one of them, so I just disconnected.
Okay, great. So what are you currently looking at? Because the reason why I'm calling you out is because I see you drop a lot of chat on the channel, on the group chat, and they make a lot of sense to me. All right. So what are you currently looking at on your trades? What trades are you currently looking at currently, if any?
All right. Yeah. I'm currently looking at GCAT, EG, and GJ.
Okay, now you have to just take it away. I give you permission to share your screen. Share your screen and take it away.
All right. Just hold on a sec. Let me try that out. You guys should let me know when you can see my screen, okay?
Yeah, we can see. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Currently, I'm looking at GBP CAD. Let me just put that in. Yeah, and I'm looking to sell this. Actually, I've been watching this pair like ever since 2 days ago. I'm expecting a sell, but currently now we have a stop hunt, to my opinion, because there's a lot of liquidity resting above this so-called resistance trend line. And as you can see, it's like the market is going in for those liquidity. So that's what is currently occurring here, because yesterday I was anticipating a retracement down to this zone for me to be able to get a buy on that. So all the same, I think it's currently at a good point for me to be able to get that sell. All right. And if I'm looking for sales on GCAT, if I'm looking for sales on GCAT, I equally am bearish on GU, irrespective of what people might be looking at the market and what it's doing right now.
Exactly.
I'm equally bearish. I'm bearish on GU. So let that all that movement to me doesn't make sense. Actually, this is the chart I sent on the group for GU. I don't know if you saw that.
Okay, I never saw that, but I believe some other persons here will definitely see that.
Yes, so I did send this to the group on GU. So I had this marked up some few minutes ago. So I'm expecting some sort of bearishness, because to me, this is an accumulation, a consolidation or contraction or range, whatever you try to call it, it all means the same thing. All right.
Yeah.
And and this, to me, this movement right here to me was a movement to induce sellers who are fond of trading breakouts from ranges or consolidation. So now once they have been trapped here, we see an upward movement to take out their stop losses, because most of them have their stop losses above this area. All right. So to me, it makes sense for the market makers to want to do a 20 to 25 pip sweep above that level. And if you take your Fibonacci, your ruler, and you measure, that's exactly 25 pip sweep above that range. All right. And so we have a lot of stop loss resting at that level, to my opinion. Okay. From what I had, it's true. Market has currently it looks like it's taking my stop loss, but I actually shifted it. It's something I don't usually do, but I did because I'm super confident of this setup. All right. So this is a 25 sweep above this level. And the average trader will use a 25 pips to a 30 pips stop loss, right? So it makes sense for them to want to clear this area and then drop, to my opinion. Because when I look at it, there's a whole lot of confluence and reason for GU to go to the downside. Equally considering the DXY. Remember during one of our last call, I always say I don't look at GU or EU without knowing what DXY is doing. Because it all boils down to the DXY, right? And on DXY, here's what I had. Yeah, so here's what I have on the, just hold on, I think it's coming up. Okay, so yes, here's my monthly, like the monthly time frame on DXY. I'm super bearish. All right, I'm super equally fine buying opportunities and all that. So this is what I had marked up on the monthly time frame on DXY. So I want to see price come and possibly take out this low and fill this void. All right, which is a liquidity void in the marketplace. So I want to see price come right down here. And this should mean on bigger time frames like the monthly, we should be expecting some sort of bearishness on the, bullishness on GU and EU. All right. And on the weekly time frame, here's what it looks like. I know it kind of looks dating now because on smaller time frames, I have lots of stuff in there. Okay, but as you can see on the weekly time frame, here's what I'm anticipating. I don't know if everybody can clearly see.
Yeah, we can see.
My
We can
screen.
see that.
Yeah. All right. So here's what I'm clearly anticipating on the weekly. All right. So a retracement all the way to this area, and from there I'm expecting a dump. So when you switch down to something like the daily, just like Jeff said, it's always good to do top-down analysis. All right. Most people, they see me take trade on 1 minute time frame and they think I just dived into 1 minute to take that trade. It's not so, guys. It's not that way. That's not the way we do it. So look at it. So I had this marked up like a couple of weeks ago. To some of you who want to verify, you can go on the group and just type DXY. You're going to see this same analysis I sent to the group several, I think, days or weeks ago. So, and this is the point I was anticipating a reaction, and price gave me that perfect reaction. And this actually justifies why we saw gold dumping the way it did. I mean, I missed that move, and I was trying to counter train on gold because I was trying to catch some retracement, and I ended up losing that trade. So now on DXY, here's what I have. So I'm anticipating to see price go all the way on the daily time frame to this area before we drop. All right, but that doesn't mean that my monthly time frame has turned to bullish. No, it's just that on the daily I'm bullish, while on the monthly I'm bearish on the DXY. All right, so that is what I'm anticipating. So currently looking at what price is doing on DXY, I want to see a reaction and a continuation to the upside. All right, so if I'm anticipating a reaction and a continuation to the upside on DXY at this level, which to me is my breaker block, that means GU EU bearish. All right, and I have some equal tops here. We have a gap to fill at this level. Okay, can you see that? So this is my first target on the DXY. All right, I want to see price reach to these areas first before I see if I'm going to take a retracement or change my opinion in regards to that. All right, so let's go back on the GCAD. Let's see what GCAD is doing, because that's actually what I'm monitoring for now. All right, okay, there we are. So this is what GCAD looks like on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. All right. Cool. So on GCAD, I have these equal highs here, which I want price to come and take, and above those equal highs, I have an imbalance in price action, or what others call it Quasimodo, I think. I call it a fair value gap. Okay, so that I have this fair value gap just above these equal highs, and I am anticipating a reaction of this level or of this other level. All right, and on smaller time frames, I sincerely want to see it retrace back to this area before giving me this move. All right, so but price is always going to do what price wants to do. That's one thing we all need to understand. And no matter how accurate or precise you think your strategy is, you always going to let price do what it wants to do, and you're always going to get it wrong once in a while. Okay. So currently on GCAD, I'm currently selling GCAD as of now. I'm currently selling GCAD as of now into this my desired zone. So I want to strongly see GCAD retrace all the way back to this zone. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Because when I look at this currently now, this is a perfect AMD model to me. Let me just switch to the 50-minute. AMD model standing for accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So this is to me, and it's a similar look on what I have on the GU. All right. This to me is an accumulation. All right. And this movement to the upside, as you can clearly see, which rhymes to all this liquidity I denoted at this level, is the manipulation. And now I want you guys to look at this. When you look at this level, okay, now we are currently on the 15 minutes, but if we switch to a higher time frame, from here, all of these is going to be some sort of an imbalance in price action, which I believe price has just recently reached out to in order to fill it. Okay, so for you, let me switch to 30 minutes to see if we can have that clearly.
Okay, now, sorry.
Okay,
I was
now,
away for a while. Mr. Josh? GU right now. Sorry, just a second. Let me just show guys. Now you should short. You remember I said you should split into 3? Sorry, can you just stop share or just move to GU? No, let's use your screen. You can just go to GBP card on your screen. Move to GU real quick. Now is the time to short, guys. If you are using 75, exactly, just short with 0.01, 0.01, real quick.
Exactly. GU is a clean sell, as I told you guys, and Jeff was saying it earlier. That's the sell we've been waiting for.
We have been waiting for. So now short, guys. Short with 0.01 and put your stop at kindly help us to note the low. I mean the high. Help us to locate that.
You just put your stops. Let me take this real quick. Put your stops at 32,300. 1.32,300.
Great, 32,300 exactly. That's it. Round figure. So guys, that's the trader we've been waiting for. Now you should be hopping in with 0.1. As it keeps going, you have to add other 0.1, 0.01. Sorry, I say 0.1, not 0.1. Sorry, micro lot size. Since we are starting with $75, so you have to start with 0.01, 1 micro. Okay, I believe we all get that. That was a mistake, not 0.1, 0.01. All right. So if you have entered with 0.1, close it out and start with 0.01. Sorry for that. Okay, you can go ahead.
Yes, and if you go on GCAD equally, GCAD is equally melting as well, just like GU, as I was saying. All right, look,
it's melting. It should melt
on the G. Yeah. Look at so this is it. When I look at this area, as I was saying few minutes ago, on the 30 minutes time frame, there was some sort of imbalance in price action here, which price just came to reclaim. All right, let me switch so we can have that. All right, I hope you guys can see that. And here is my order block. Okay, bullish order block. So this order block is the candlestick that denotes the selling contract or others that were put in marketplace by the big institutions and all that. All right. So here is the bullish bearish order block, wherein the bank sold all the way. So it makes sense for us to have a reaction of this area when price comes back to it, because when price moved from this area to the downside, not all the orders were filled. All right. So when it's coming back here, it's coming to get those orders that were left behind. All right. In order for them to be filled, those sell orders, because we still have sell orders inside this candlestick. So it makes sense for us to be selling once price returned back to this level. And coupled with the fact that when I look at this, somebody saying something. When
maybe it's saying that it's pushing up. When do we add lots? Not yet, just hold on, let the candle close. They're referring to me. When the candle close.
Okay.
So now even if we get hit out on our stop loss, we know we are just risking less than 10 pips. You get that gist. So it's still very, very much well calculated. It's not just about the strategy. We also have risk management in place. You understand? Take it away, man. Sorry.
Cool. Well, as for me, I just hopped in another position.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right. So this is it. This is my bearish order block, which I denote by a negative OB. All right. So this is the sell zone or the supply zone, as some might call it. All right. So when price returns here, I'm anticipating to see a sell-off from that level. And what I usually do at times to get more precise entry is I take 50% of that candlestick. All right. 50% of this, and I mark out that level. Now this is the 50% level. Let me take out this Fibonacci real quick. Okay. Great. Look at that. Can you all see that? Yes. Somebody is saying stop loss hit on GU.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, can you? Yes, we have to hold on. That's if you use 3-1, 3-2, 300. Yeah, it should be hit. That should be like few bucks. Okay, so we have to just hold on again for another re-entry. Okay.
Yeah. So most of the time, once I've spotted my bearish order block, which is this candle, this green candle, I like taking 50% of that candle. It gives me super precise entries. And looking at this, though price is kind of showing signs of bullishness, I am bearish on it. I'm bearish on it because to me, all that bullishness is not it's just a manipulation in the marketplace. Let's look at this. When you look at DXY gives you clue. That's why I always talk about knowing what the DXY is doing. Look at that. On DXY currently, we have bullishness, and DXY cannot be bullish and GU is bullish. All right. I hope that makes sense. So if you're seeing bullishness on DXY, that means whatever is happening on the other currencies like EU, GU is just a smoke screen. Okay, it's just to lure traders into the wrong position and then reverses. All right. To me, that's all what price. That's all what the marketplace and price is doing currently. So it's best preferable to wait and see what happened. Okay. So now when I look at DXY now, some people might look, how do you call this? Is it a bull flag or something? This looks like a bull flag, right?
Black pattern, yeah.
Yeah. So when I see this, it doesn't make sense for the DXY to sell off into this area. I don't want to see DXY doing that. All right. So when I look at this, I'm only seeing some sort of bullishness into my next zone, which is this area. Okay. All right. So let's go back to GU and see what GU is doing. All right. Okay. So GU finally reached out to my other zone because I was expecting to take a buy into this zone. This was on the 6th, that is a couple of days back. Took a buy into this zone for a take profit. So let's see what GU is doing on the 4 hours. All right, there it is. Okay. So GU to me has entered a super bearish zone. This area right here, to me, it's super bearish for us to get potential sell setups on GU.
Yeah.
At this zone. Yeah. So irrespective of all that bullishness, you guys are going to witness some sort of massive bearishness in few minutes to come. So for now, if your stop loss has been hit, I'll advise you just hold on. Okay.
We are holding on. We are holding on. No one is on trade for now. We are holding on.
Great. So we're going to hold on and see how it plays off from here.
So now, what can you tell me? What do you see on USD? You trade USD, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, like just shed more light on your USD analysis.
US30. Okay, US30. Let me first of all 30. Okay, there. All right. Okay, I've had some couple of trades in the past week on these, and so let me take off this line and this guy. All right. Okay. Now on US30, you want to know first of all the correlation between indices and the DXY. I don't know if some of you here know about that there is some sort of correlation between DXY and US30 and S&P 500 with NASDAQ.
Like someone asked a question similar to that before.
You guys know about that?
Just share more light on that. Someone asked a question.
Let me just try. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to compare this. Now, what was the time? This is currently 10:30. Now, this is the time wherein we usually have manipulation at the level of the indices. All right, let me go to 15 minutes. Every 10:30 and 9:30 on US30, NASDAQ, and S&P 500, right? You're going to have some sort of manipulation among these three, okay? 9:30, 10:30. One of them is going to be more bullish or more. All of them turn out to kind of move in the same way. I don't know if you guys are seeing that. Okay, so this is it. This is it. Now, if I'm looking at US30 right now, US30, to my opinion, right now is bullish. Okay, it's bullish to me. From what from what I'm seeing now is bullish, and this should equally support the bullishness in the DXY. All right, it should equally be in alignment with DXY's bullishness. I hope you guys can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you clearly.
Yeah. So let me take off these. Let me take off these, because look at this. This is what I'm seeing. We had this huge move to the upside, even though I would have preferentially wanted to see some sort of retracement here before this explosion to the upside, right? That's what I was anticipating on this. I wanted to see some sort of retracement here to this. Okay, so but now looking at this for now, that just tells me that price might want to come to currently either this level. I have this level I'm looking at, and it's actually feeling this already. All right, so I want to see continuation to the upside on US30 into this zone. Okay, into that zone. I'm seeing bullishness at least into this zone before I would like to probably take any retracement or sells off this area. Okay, more precisely inside this this block, this other block. That's a bearish order block right there. All right. So I'm bullish on US 30, even though I'm not currently in any position on it. And we have nice equal highs at that level. You can see that equal highs, fair value gap. To me, it's a clean sign for reversals. All right. And now look at that. We see that market traded back all the way down to fill in this void, which was left due to that massive expansion to the upside. Okay. And we see that this fair value gap or this liquidity void has already been filled. To my opinion, it has been filled fully. And so whatever we are anticipating here, let me take off this line. All right. From here, this level, this if I was watching this pair earlier, I would have taken a buy off this level. Okay, I would have taken a buy of this level because this level here is a break in market structure right here, which I denote as a BMS. That's a break in market structure here. And we have a retest to this breaker block. And that's a clean buy all the way, in my opinion, to this other block here. So stop loss for me would have been just below, a few pips below that breaker. If you've noticed, I use super tight stop loss because it doesn't make sense for me to come and put my stop loss right here. That's like 1:2 risk to reward. But I'll prefer to put it somewhere here or here, all right? It gives me a better risk to reward ratio. But nevertheless, I don't want to see price coming back all the way below this level, okay? So this to me would have given a nice 1:4 risk to reward US 30. So let's see back what GU is doing. Yeah, GU has gone to fill that gap, this zone. GU has gone to fill that zone. Let me just take this off. So once we see a reaction at least of 50% of this zone, then we can start looking for reversal patterns. What are some of the reversal patterns you guys use? Just let me know on the chat section. Double tops, yeah. Apart from okay, bullish engulfing, great, nice. Now look at this. On GU, what do you see here? Right here, this is a gap in market structure, right? I hope you guys can see that gap. So market left a gap here. So I want to see price, if GU is rising the way it is currently doing, I think it's to fill this gap, okay? And once this gap has been filled, I think we should expect some sort of bearishness from that level, okay? Oh my God, I just missed my GA trade. How many of you took that GA? I sent a GA trade to the group. Let me check that real quick. Oh, damn. Did it get to my area? Okay, actually, it didn't get to my zone, but look at how it's flying off. Woo! This is insane. This is insane.
Hello?
Oh, yes, we can.
Yeah. Sorry, I've been struggling with my network, but right now I'm back. Thank you very much, Josh. We appreciate you for your analysis, and it's a fantastic one. You want to show us something before you go, because I want to say something about the GU, because an opportunity is coming up again.
Exactly. This is what I was saying earlier on the GU. It seems you're just joining. I was saying that GU is currently trying to fill a market gap which was left in the past week, and which is actually the zone. Yes, which is actually the zone I have on my chart. Let me switch to, let's say, 4 hours.
Okay.
All right. So 4 hours. Where are we? Okay, that really quick. Okay, here's it. Now, on the 4 hours, it doesn't really seem visible, right? But now let's switch to 1 hour. Look at this on the 1 hour. Just trying to locate that. I think that was on the 9th. Let's see. All right, look at that on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, I hope you all can see this.
Yeah, we can.
Yes. So this is the area I think price is reaching out to. So I think price is going to feel this and possibly react off the opening price of this last bullish candle, this one right here, and we drop. Okay. All right. So probably feel this. Okay, as I will do, I will take 50% of this green candle. Okay, so that I can use that as a means for me to scale my entries. So once price fills this gap, I'm going to keep watch. Once it gets to the opening price of this candle, I think I'm going to enter a sell trade with a small lot. And if it dives deeper into the candle to this 50% level, I'll enter in with a more considerate lot size. And my stop loss is just going to be a couple of pips above this high, which is like 2 to 5 pips above that high. All right.
Okay.
And this is 1 hour time frame. I usually don't like trading off higher time frames, but I use higher time frames for my analysis. So that's just basically what I wanted to add on GU, and that is it. These are the areas I'm looking at. I think it's just good so we box them out. Okay. Oh, sorry. So anywhere in there to me is my sell area. So I think you can go ahead now.
All right, great. And you can stop the share. Let me share my screen. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm back. Okay. Now here's what we're looking at. It's another very great opportunity for us to have a new bias. Like, remember I said it's planning, that's trading. Trading, it's not gambling, it's not just about the strategy, remember. Okay, so now I want us to where is the video? Just a second. Okay, I want to turn on the video. Yeah, I don't know, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, great. So let's get started. So here is another time to have a new bias. So the idea, the first plan was when price gets to this point, form an M pattern to drop. That failed. We lost close to like 7 pips, which is fine. That's 7 pips that we lost there. That's how we trade. Okay, because people were already happy that they said it was going to go bullish, right now it's going bullish. That's not trading, just chill. You can have the right bias, you can have the right prediction, and you still lose money in the Forex market. So we lost losing 6 to 7 pip. Now you see how we're going to catch all of that back just in no time. What the next plan is, since price is currently touching at 1.32500, let me drop a horizontal line. Edit that. $3,500. This is going to be the next plan. So a fake out. Remember, this is a psychological level. So a drop, a price to touch here and drop with this weak confirmation. So when price currently, this is 11:56 GMT time. Once it is 11 o'clock, we are going to be making a new decision. But what I'm always looking out for, I'm looking out for is small risk, small entry on small stop loss, since we are dealing with a small account. So earlier we just lost a few cents. I don't think it's even up to $1 that we lost on that trade. So I don't think that should be like a problem. Okay, so we're just waiting for price to touch this zone and drop. So where we're going to be shorting into, we're going to be short.
You're selling in a bullish market.
Okay, let me check the charts. It's not this guy. Well, people definitely talk on YouTube too. They are saying a lot of things, but let's see who get the box. That's the main thing. So right now, what I'm just waiting for, we're waiting for like 3 more minutes to close, for this candle to close. Then we're going to be having a new decision to make. All right. So let's still chill. So if you want to follow, it's not compulsory. If you're ready to take the risk, that's why you should be here. Okay. If you're ready to take the risk, at least you still have the decision to press buy or sell on your MetaTrader 4. So I'm not going to do that for you automatically. So you can decide, you can choose to follow, you can choose not to. But if you want to do this high trading, which I'm just explaining, for those guys that are thinking they are scalping right now, they buy, you just in a few minutes, you see what is going to happen with the sellers in the Forex in this market. Okay, so it's the pair that I've studied for a long while. Even if my bias is going to change, I still will let you guys know. If I'm changing my decision, okay, now it's a buy market, I still will let you all know. If I understand, you may see that it's in an uptrend on 1 hour time frame. It's fine, but I personally, I'm going to shorten this market in no time. So that's my bias. Let's just keep watching. So remaining 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes to go. It's currently 10:58. Let's see how this can play out. Before then, let me take questions. Let me check the chat box and let's see what people are saying. For some reason, the chat doesn't seem to pop up here. If you have any question, if you have any doubts, just let me know. Oh, someone said, Temitokwe on YouTube says he lost $3, but we move. Great. But how would you lose $3? This is the problem. How much is your account balance? What's your account balance? Just drop it in the chat. It shouldn't move up to $1, man. It's just 6 pip our stop loss that we did, right? Except you didn't enter in time and you didn't stick to the rule of using 0.01 first. If you have the chat open on your end, just kindly help me to read out the message. It's not working here. I'm trying to open up the chat here. It's not working on, on the webinar, Trading View. Not on Trading, sorry, on Zoom. Yeah, a new candle just pop up. Let's see what happens. So we're not going to do anything yet. We're still holding on. We are still chilling. Let's see how this guy plays out. talking about the TDI, this is how the TDI is on your trading view. Remember I said what I was looking at for like an M pattern on TDI, and the M probably may not, they may not have the same shoulder. They may have one shoulder longer than the other one, whereas the other one is shorter. So if this invalidate our setup, our plan, we're not going to take this trade for today. So we have to reschedule for this session. But I just believe it's definitely going to drop. We're still holding. Do not trade. Do not try to short, not until I say I'm in. So just hold on, guys. It's a patient game. We play the waiting game for a long time. People are so impatient. A lot of message on YouTube. Just green candle after green candles. Very, very impatient trader. Now I see the reason why most people lose in the Forex market. Whenever you are trading is not all about, let me just tell you some things about merging trading with psychology and all risk management, why you have it all. Now, one very important thing about trading is not just about your entries. You can have the poorest entry and still make better and still make more money than those who are catching the tops and the peaks. All right, you feel me? So what is important is have your risk management in place. Even if you are entering at a very, whoa, sorry, I have a call. Let me stop that so it doesn't stop the recording. So even if it's hitting your stop loss, that's why you have to use the stop loss. Okay, that's why I love FTMO. They enforce all of those things on us. Okay, so even if you are having losing streak, we get hit the first time, the second time, the third time. This is where the psychology comes in. Oh my God, this person keeps calling. This is where the psychology comes in. Even when you keep having losses, the ability for you to take the next one and you're still confident at what you are doing, that's where the psychology comes in. Do not listen to what other persons are saying. So that's the reason why you always have to avoid any charting platform where a lot of people tell you their idea that is contradicting with what you already have. Okay? Whenever people are telling you a contradicting idea from your plan, exit the group. It's actually okay for your mental state, all right, for your health. It makes sense that we exit the group. Find out that you're having a bad vibe in the group. People are telling you it's a sell when you know it's a buy, or they are telling you it's a buy when your strategy is saying it's a sell. Just leave that group. Close down your Telegram. Close your Instagram. Close your YouTube. Close any app whatsoever, your WhatsApp, any app that you're using to do that. Okay. So it's a very nice way. That's a very important way of approaching the market. Although some persons are already messaging me that they are selling Gbp Usd now. I'm not selling yet, not until I see another confirmation. Okay, so I'm just holding on. I don't know, Epic Media, you said you still have something that you want to share with us. Let me give you the microphone and give you the ability to share, and you can take it away. All right, you can unmute now.
So good morning, everyone. So can I share my screen?
Yeah.
So on GU, I've been looking at this since the past week. So on the time frame, this I've been waiting for the third touch to this upper trend line. Yeah. So I've been waiting for the third touch here to this. So that is why I did not enter the first sell you called, because it hasn't touched this this trend line for the third time. So Currently now, I'm waiting for some reactions at this zone since it has touched the trend line for the third time. So I'm waiting for reactions. So probably a little consolidation, then I'll take my short position. So stop loss is going to be above this zone, above this trend line. So then my take profit will be this night. We have I call this a 90% rule. So there's a 90% chance it's going to reach 21.269. I don't know if you can hear me. Can anybody hear me? Okay. So I'm waiting for the touch here, and I've got so what for now is just a little consolidation to confirm the sell. So this is the main reason why I didn't enter the first sell Jeffrey. So I think that's just my bias on G. So then another one I want to share is this Euro GBP. I think Smart said something similar about this. So I'm going to the weekly time. So on the year,
sorry guys, I was away, and sorry, just hold on, Epic Media, just hold on, because your mic is kind of like breaking. I want you to do us a favor, maybe work on your network connection and you call in again. It's breaking. I don't think anyone else can hear, because I can't even hear clearly too. And some other persons are saying they can't hear too. I believe you should work on that. You get?
All right.
You understand what I mean? Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes.
So here, okay. So can you stop? Okay, stop the share already. Now let me show you something real quick. This is what we have right now on Gbp USD. For some still saying it's a buy. Now you can see that it's already dropping hard. But however, still hold on, guys. But if you want to enter, you can still distribute in your 0.01. That's 1 micro. Dropping 0.01. Like I entered right here, but I was on a call. When a call came in, I had to take the call while our partner, our friend there, was talking about GBP, her view on GBP USD. So I entered in 0.01. So we're still waiting. Price may likely pull back to this region. This is how I trade. You may trade yours separately. That does not mean you are not doing it well or I'm doing it wrong way. So just respect people's opinion. That's what I'm just trying to say. So those people who are already saying that it's a long, and all of that. So once it gets here, I'm going to add more position. But already, I currently have 0.01 lot in already. Okay. So guys, you should also come in with just 0.01. So that's how we distribute it. Now, where would you stop be? That would be the next question. Where should our stop be? Our stop is right here. I want us to do something very tight. It's very tight, because I understand we are risking, it's a small account. So we should risk, let's do 25 pip right now. We enter from here, 25. No, let's do 10 pips. So it should be, let's do 10 pips. 10 pips stop. I believe that's fair enough. So we're going to jump in with 10 pips stop loss. Let me edit mine as you're also editing yours. 10 pips stop. Enter in from here and put in 10 pips stop. So as it keep moving on our favor, we keep breaking even and keep adding new positions. But not until we see another healthy candle push down, we're not going to add new position. I believe that makes sense. So flipping accounts is not just a one-touch stuff. It takes time, and it takes experience, and it takes patience. So you have to put all of these things into place too. All right. So that's what I have to say. Epic Media, I believe you should be good now. If you are good, you want like take over and talk about what you feel about GBP USD. I'll give you the chance. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Great. Yeah, we can hear you clearly now. So I just stopped the share. You take over.
So
you can share your screen and just go ahead.
Okay. It seems someone else is sharing our screen now.
Exactly. This is the guy that have a contrary opinion to what we have. I've been seeing his message since. He just took advantage to share his screen. I understand you, man. Don't worry. So go ahead. Go ahead. You can share your screen right now. Yeah. It's your screen I want to see, not other person's on. Go ahead and share.
So, okay.
Funny guy. The guy is currently on the chat. His name is Cyril something. It's crazy. Yes, go ahead.
So, GU, I think I've explained this before, but it seems you all can't hear me properly.
Yeah, we didn't hear a thing. Like for me, I didn't hear a thing.
Come in, please. Just.
Like you're using the tab?
Yes. So it's lagging a little bit. So just bear with me, please.
All right, it's fine.
Okay, so now let's daily. I use this structural based analysis. So I try to identify the current market phase, whether corrective or whether impulsive or corrective. So we saw a great impulse down weeks ago, and we saw this ascending channel type correction. Can you hear me? I don't know if anybody can hear me now. Okay. So we saw this ascending channel correction. So I saw this first touch here and then the second one here. So I've been anticipating, I've been waiting for the touch since Thursday, since last week Thursday. I've been waiting for the third touch. I took a buy from here last week. So it gave me about 200 pips profit to buy. So I've been waiting for this touch to make this. Yeah. So now we can see we already have we already touched this for the third time. This screen is giving problem. Yeah. So I'm currently waiting for some reactions in this third touch zone, some kind of reversal pattern, reversal corrective pattern in this third zone to take it to the downside. So my target is the beginning of this, the lowest low in this correction here, right here. So that is my target. So once I get this corrective reversal pattern at this third touch, I'm going to take a sell to 26, and my target is going to be 26.70. So there should be another entry after this break here. I think, yeah. So there should be another entry for a short position here once we break through here, and our target to still be this 26.7. So we are going to wait for that bearish pattern, bearish pattern here. So to take the short to this 26.7. So I'll just wait for this little correction to take here. So also I want to share another view on, I think, Euro GBP. Yes, Euro GBP. So on Euro GBP, I think Smart explained something similar the other time. So on the weekly, let me go to the weekly first. So this one is a very, very long trade. A very, very, very long trade. We might hold for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because I'm partially a swing trade. Although I'm still trading demo accounts. Because I'm still having some little errors. So on GBP, on the weekly, we can see we have a nice impulse and this ascending channel formation too. So this is the first touch here. We had the second one, and now we are waiting for the third one. But we can see we broke out from that ascending channel structure. So this is, if price should break below this low, I'm going to change my bias from being bullish. But presently is still bullish, because on the daily we have a pattern within pattern. We have another correction within that bigger correction, and this time it is a descending pattern. Which means bullish trade. So I'm waiting for some kind of correction now on lower time frame, or 4 hours or 1 hour time frame. I'm waiting for lower corrections to give me the bullish signal, and my target will be 9290, 0.9290 will be my target for this. So you can just add this to your watch list if you have similar setup. So I'm waiting for some correction, because we had a great impulse down on the 4 hour time frame, great impulse from here down here. So I'm currently waiting for a bullish signal correction. So probably a short descending channel to reach this double bottom zone here, to this low, to form a double bottom. Then I would take the buy. So I think that is that about Euro GBP 2. So NAS 100. I think this will be the last one I'm going to share. Because so NAS.
Okay, go on. I'm enjoying the whole analysis. Well, like, it appears that you're a swing trader, and I love that.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So on NAS, I missed the first sell NAS. I predicted this on Friday, but I missed it. So I'm waiting for a correction to take the sell. Then probably we are going to have a buy bias next week. So I saw this this triangle formation, this triangle formation. Then price came up to this would have changed my bias from bearish to bullish if price had broken this top. But if it formed a block here, so and I missed the first sell entry. So this is my okay. I think I need to plug this. I need to plug this in.
All right. So while she's trying to plug her phone and try to get back, let me show you something. Kindly stop share. Let me show you something real quick. Explain one more thing on Gbp Usd, what I'm currently looking at. So, yeah. Now we've got price tested 1.32500, which is our psychological level, which I explained earlier. Now, what we want to see again is price coming back. Already, remember we have 0.01 floating in profits already. We are currently in about how many pips? Let's say close to, that should be like 7 pip profit already. 7 pip or even more profit already, because I jump in at this point to sell. Why my stop is very tight, somewhere here, a little bit above the recent high. So one price will likely come back to this zone and drop. So that is what we are currently watching and waiting for. So when I'm having my second entry, I still will let you guys know. So that time probably would want to be 0.02 that time, to be 0.02, because the first one I enter is 0.01, okay, which is more safe. Then the second one, when it finally makes the double top, which we are waiting for, or any serious candle rejection, then we drop, we sell again with a more reasonable lot size than we had before. I believe that makes sense. So that's what I'm waiting for. And I would also like that Cero, the market slayer, the guy that shared the screen before too, I'd like to hear his own perspective. Since we are not in competition with anybody, I would like to hear the buy perspective. Why are you saying it's a buy? That's one thing. I love this market. It's a very dynamic thing. You see people selling, they make money, people buying, they still make money. So I would like to hear this guy. But first, I want Abdul Samad, that's the Epic Media, the lady who was spitting fire, to finish up what she was saying. I love that. I love that. So yes, you can explain. I can see the guy. Thank God you're even willing to explain. You can explain, but hold on. Let her finish. So over to you. I just stopped sharing. You can go ahead and take the share. Samad, finish up.
Okay, I'm coming. Okay. Yeah. So Nas. So my present bias for Nas is still bearish. I'm just waiting for some confirmation. So I have my sell stop. I think I have my sell stop set already, and okay. Just give me a minute to set this up. Yeah. Okay. So I missed the first entry. Okay. I'll show you that on the 1 hour time frame now. Yeah. So the breakout of this, I had to disconnect my mouse to charge. So the first entry was the breakout here.
I didn't see that. Where?
I'm coming.
Okay.
Can you see this this small green trend line here?
Can you like zoom in? Just zoom in a bit.
Okay. This is So I think it's better now.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Yes. So this, can you see this small trend line?
Yeah, we can.
This small like this small ray. Okay, so I was supposed to take the first entry from the breakout here. Okay. I think I have to connect mouse back to make things easier. Okay. So my first entry from the breakout here. I was supposed to take, rather I did not take it, I missed it. So I was supposed to take my first entry from somewhere around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So from somewhere around there, I was supposed to take my first entry, but I missed it. So right now I'm waiting for, let me go to the 15 minutes time frame to show you something. Yeah. So right now I'm waiting for a break below this to take a new short entry. So probably a 15-minute break and close below this, a 15 minutes break of this, and a 15 break and close of this to take a short entry. And my target, yeah. So my target will be in the daily. I think I have something here. My target will be this, will be the third touch here. So from the third touch here, I'll be looking for a buy. My target will be the third touch here, somewhere around here. My target for the sell will be somewhere around here. And I'll be looking for a buy, for a buy trade at this third touch. So then target for that will probably be 12450. Yeah, for the bullish. So presently now I'm waiting for the break of that 15 minutes flag type pattern to take it. So I think that's why I have those three setups are my main setups I'm looking at right now.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Abdul Samad. Thank you. What's your name? Your real name?
My name is Abdul Samad. Yes,
oh,
yes.
Great. So what's your Telegram ID? You mind sharing?
Abdul Samad FX.
Okay, great. So I'll be watching out more of your analysis each time you drop any of those your golden nuggets. All right, thank you very much. So now I want to give
thank you.
What's the name of this guy? Cyril, the market player, chance to share his screen. So you can just go ahead and share your screen right now. The guy who has a contrary opinion and says it's a buy and is very, very sure. Okay, great. He's sharing his screen. Whoa. So I believe this will help other guys who are also having the same opinion that it's a buy. So let's hear your representative here on the webinar. All right, so go on. Bro, you can dial in with your microphone. It seems your microphone is not enabled. All right, unmute now. You can unmute. Yeah. Let's go.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah. Oh, Lex, yeah. I just wanted to share my view on GU. Let me just
Yeah.
bring this down. Okay, the reason I'm saying GU, it's a buy, right?
Yeah.
I just took profit, as you can see where it says, let me just zoom in a bit. It says profit taking, conservative target, and aggressive target, right?
Yeah.
And okay, we've got psychological level 3350 as our aggressive target, as you can see here.
Okay.
The sweet spot. Okay. Reason I say thing GU, it's in the uptrend, right? This okay, this is support, ne? This is support, right? Resistance. Then resistance broke, it becomes what? Role reversal. What was resistance becomes support. Yeah. And we get a resistance here. So this must come test here. Hence I was saying you selling in a bullish market. We tighten up in this range now. Aiming for this target 3350 target. And I sent a screenshot in the group where I was like making 15 minutes entries, and I took profit on the conservative target, which is 3250.
Okay.
I can share this indicator. This is automated. These psychological levels are automated. Instead of you putting the horizontal line and all doing that, I can share it in the group later on.
Okay, thank you.
Now we drop onto we know that we tighten up in a range on a daily time frame, right? We hit the support. Now we have to go back to resistance to retest this resistance. Let's go to 4-hour time frame. You see we broke. Can you see we broke can you see we broke the resistance? Resistance becomes what? Support. So I can change this pink marker and make it green. Oh God. So then for your entries, you need to go to your lower time frames. You can go to your 1 minute, 5 minute, or 15 minutes. So now we know our buy point. This will be a buy point from what? Tomorrow it's Wednesday, right? Okay, for next week, right? But I usually make entries. So yesterday was a Monday. I was planning an entry for today. Then today I'm planning an entry for tomorrow, which I will enter here. So the market gave us a higher high. It will give us a higher low, enter at a higher low, taking it up. Or I can also put my Fibonacci too. I hope you can hear me, guys. Eh?
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you.
So we're looking at okay, roughly a 50%, yeah, 50%, but there's a psychological level there, 3,200. So this is where bulls for tomorrow are looking to enter the market, right? And another thing, I'm 80% fundamentally, and I don't mean the calendar, Forex news or Forex what? Forex factory. I mean core fundamentals, global macroeconomics. I studied microeconomics. So what I'm gonna do now, I just took profit on the conservative target, and I feel that there's gonna be market risk. Hence, elections have been causing uncertainties in the market. So far, people are saying, okay, Biden cannot be changed and all that. It's gonna affect the market one way or the other.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to enter somewhere here. I must bring this here.
Okay, these are buy limits, right?
Yeah, buy limits. I use buy limits and sell limits.
Okay. So where do you have
So I
your
start
buy
analyzing
limit
from
at?
the daily chart. I beg your pardon?
Where do you have your buy limit at?
My buy limits.
Abdul Samad, please can you kindly mute?
It's 31.89.
Okay, 31.89.
But let's use the psychological level. There is psychological level 32. Is it 32? Yeah. Use the psychological level 32.
Okay. Right.
And again, I'm also saying this again. There might be market risk. There might be risk in the market. As you can see, this zone, the target for the month was 32,500. Can you see here?
Okay. That's your
And the
target.
market, that was our target for the month. So banks are automatically going out. Can you see? Today's target, it has been hit. And now, after hitting the target, the market dropped.
Okay.
On this. So what let me just use this. You see, the market dropped here. Let me just
okay. Which we are currently on. We're on
the
that
market
sell.
dropped here. So you see, it says bullish profit zone, aggressive.
Oh, okay. So you follow the indicator, right?
No, I don't follow the indicator. I use the indicator as a leading point to tell me where's my target. Like they say,
okay.
I use lagging. Lagging are your moving averages, and leading. I use lagging and leading indicators. Lagging meaning moving averages, leading meaning pivot points and cycle levels. And Fibonacci is also a leading indicator. I make my decision, then I enter the market. For my decision, I use 80% fundamental analysis, core fundamental analysis. I don't just use the calendar, not all that. I use policies, I use cycles, business cycles, political cycles, fiscal policies, monetary policies. I'm in depth into economics. So before I enter the market, there's a lot of things I look at. So I know that, okay, if I take a loss, what went wrong? So from here, people are taking, this is not sellers entering the market. This is profit taking. Hence, like these buyers are exiting the market here. Buyers are exiting the market. As you can see this. 32,500. So now buyers are looking to enter again at our role reversal. What was resistance becomes support. Na 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 na.
Such a funny dude.
But
okay.
Since our profit, if this is reversing, it will obviously come. It will obviously come here, and this it will obviously come here. Then do this, come back to our resistance. It will come down here. Oh, let me just grab the pen again. It will come here, which is support, then reject here, resistance, give us a what? Double top. Then we can go lower low, lower high, sell. Lower low, lower high, sell. We'll be doing this all day, every day. All day, every day.
Yeah, you have a point still. Like, you have a point. You are actually saying what we are saying in a different way. You get my point, bro. Now,
what I wanted to understand is, Jeff, I want to know what made you sell GU?
Okay.
Because
is that a question?
Yeah, but I'm like, before you answer my question, I always say market moves in 3 ways, right?
Yeah.
These market moves in 3 ways, not 4.
Can you like clear out your screen because it's a lot messy, like clear out the drawings and all that, so we can see the candle price action and a little bit zoom in so that we can see the candles and the reaction, the levels.
Yeah. Let me do this. Can you see now?
Okay,
now you can see.
better.
Yeah, okay. But let me just start here. Guys, market moves in 3 directions, right?
Correct.
Uptrend. Oh, this is an uptrend.
Yeah.
Broke resistance, coming back at support, right? From support, you're going way back to resistance. So this is stuck in a range. This makes a range. This makes a range. So that's why I was saying, on that's what I was saying, why are you buying in a bullish market? Like, why are you selling in a bullish market? Because now the higher time frame, it's confirming to us that this market must go back to resistance, which is 33.50. And it's the bank's target for aggressive target, bank's aggressive target for this month, November.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate your view, and it makes a lot of sense. I understand your view, and I respect your view. All right. Thank you very much. Can you just stop sharing? Let other persons come on board. I appreciate your view. Zero the market slayer. I really appreciate. But one thing is sure.
Question.
You have one more thing? Question? What does that mean? Where are you from, bro?
I'm from South Africa, Johannesburg, 011.
Oh, yeah. That's nice, fantastic. Nice to have you here, bro.
So I wanna ask, what made you take the GU sell?
Exactly. I've been explaining that all along. Okay, let me explain one more time in case you're not listening, in case you were not here, maybe just joining late. First, let me check out. A lot wave count here. It's counting the AVC. That's why he bought. Okay. Price action. Okay, great. So the reason why I'm speculating for a drop is this week, as a matter of fact, we should experience a massive drop based on price action so far, based on what I'm seeing. All right. So on 4 hour, we're able to determine that price broke down first to the downside, telling us that it's going to drop. I'm a pure technical trader. I don't look at what you look at, right? Looking at fundamentals, measuring all of this. And so that actually shows that we are 2 different type of traders. Okay. I respect that, and I respect your opinion too, as you're measuring both of them. And I love that. I like your style. But right now, I know and I'm very confident that this guy, Gbp Usd, is going to drop. So that is why I'm betting on it really big. So, and I want to use to flip this my account, which is $75. I'm going to flip it to a reasonable amount today, and I'm going to make a draw, and I'm going to show it to everyone in the group. All right, so now another candle just popped up. It's currently 11.45. So the reason why I'm shorting is because, first, I respect my psychological levels. So the current psychological level, which is 1.32500, got hit. First, you all know that we had a first entry at close to this region, right? Because of this double top that we're expecting that's going to make, right? So we had 0.01 right here, which hit at 6 people or 7 people. Excuse me. So upon that, we got hit at our stop loss. Then it moved up, gave us this nice bearish drop. So I had another entry for sell right here. So we are waiting for another push up to this region to give us the end pattern which we've been anticipating. There are times that chances are that it could even reverse upon before getting here, or it could at least a little extend, but it shouldn't take out this high. That's my speculation. It shouldn't take out this high anymore. Hence the reason why we are using that a little bit. We are moving a little bit above that as our stop loss. So even if you hit us, we are done for the day. We are closing out. All right. So that's one thing that should be very clear. So as it's moving up, hitting this, if it's going to hit this place, we are going to watch for another candlestick reversal, maybe like a shooting star, a bearish engulfing, anything similar to anything that shows a reversal. Sorry, excuse me. Then we're going to short one more time. So that's what I'm looking at this point. I understand the explanation that it's what banks are looking at, institutions are looking at, but let the market prove itself. And alongside that, we are backing it up with our proper risk management, and we've not even started scaling in profit, scaling in more order, adding more positions. So I believe it's still fine. Okay. So if you have a different opinion, like I see more questions in the group right here, on the charts. Someone is asking the name of the indicator. He promised to drop it on the group. So if you want to get that indicator, you should check the link in the description box for those on YouTube to join the group right away. The guy said he's going to drop it there. If you want to use that, it's fine. But psychological level, I prefer dropping it manually, because having indicators do that for you is a lot messy. I don't want to have my chart messy. I just intend to drop like 3, 2, 1 or 5, 10, just manually, since it's not that difficult. But if you want to use indicator to do that, maybe you don't really understand how it works. You don't understand how it works just yet, then you can use that indicator to just study it. All right. So Joy is asking a question. Jeff, my last question is related to your strategy, drawing the zone in H4. The first 2 candlesticks. Okay, when do you draw them? Every day? Sunday, Monday time, respect to West African time? I don't understand. So when I draw that, is just note your first 2 4 hours candles to form. First 2 4 hours to form, candle to form. That's when you draw it. First 2 4 hour candle form. That is what you use. Like for this week, the first 2 4 hour candle is this bullish candle and this bearish candle. So you note the highest you ever got to, and you note the lowest you ever got to. So if you have the first candle break beneath the line, the body of the first candle, the third candle rather break beneath the line, then it should be signal that means it's now experience has shown this. Okay. And if you have a bullish candle, body of a bullish candle breaks above this line, then that should signal a buy. I believe I've said that several times. Okay, that's that. I believe that question has been answered. So now we have price coming back to 1.32500. Let's pay close attention, because here we should be expecting another entry, but just hold on. Let's hold on. It's currently 11:49, so we are going to be making the decision by 12 o'clock. That's GMT. We make that decision to hop on a new trade. Okay, I believe that makes sense. So let me take some questions on YouTube. So if you have a question on YouTube, just drop it now, because I'm coming straight ahead to your end. Okay, someone is asking here on Zoom. He said, from your strategy, we should be taking more buys. You said if it breaks above the first 2 candles of the week, we'll take more buys. There was a double bottom on the 15 minutes chart. No. It breaks below first. Just to watch, man. It breaks below. You have to go study that. Maybe you watch this recording over and over again to understand what I'm trying to say. And Epic Media says, I'm really learning how to be patient here. I wish we can be having sessions like this every day. Wow. Yeah, this session is time consuming, and it's also very tempting. Having a lot of people around here trying to push in their own idea to your head is not easy to control, trust me. So you have to have a very high psychology to handle this session. So that's why I prefer to trade personally on my own than have a lot of people around who want to like cloud your decision and all of that. So, okay. Yeah, that's just people nature. They can be so difficult sometimes. So Josh is saying, he was explaining based on daily, because it's bullish on daily. This doesn't mean it's bullish on smaller time frame. Sometimes build up start from smaller time frame to daily, and daily can flip. Exactly, Josh. Great one. It build up start from smaller time frame, then it's reverses slowly. Okay, so that's what happens. So I have lots of comments coming in on the YouTube channel. Someone RB Arab MCMG say, if you're scalping, you can sell. If you're swing or intraday, you can only see bullish. Exactly, because I said earlier, I'm a day trader. I don't intend to hold the trade for long. But as far as I'm concerned, the whole of this week should drop. If it goes as planned, the whole of this week should drop. Yeah. So this guy, Babe Boom, saying GBP drop. We are both right on stop. Here come the double top again. I hate when people are so stuck on their bias, they think everyone else is wrong. Nah, I'm not stuck on my bias. I respect the guy that said it's a buy. Trust me, I respect his bias. That's because he's a long-term trader and he have a special indicator which is seen to be merging with fundamental analysis, and that shows that it's going to be a buy for him. But to me, I'm going to be shorting it, and I have my proper risk management in place in case even if it goes on a buy, it hits me out. I'll just stop the trading for the day. All right. So I respect you guys that are saying that it's a buy too. I respect your opinion. You may just be right. The end goal is for us to make money, right? Still comments on YouTube. The psychological levels are real. Ben, I have heard all the pros saying it. Yes, the psychological levels work like wonders. Now, you can see how the price got to 1.32500. Is that we've gotten to that point? You see how it dropped neatly. All right, so it works perfectly. It works well, and you can still backtest it and see all of that reactions in the past. If you add more, I don't want to add more on my trading view because it just look very messy, and I don't want that for you guys. You want to stretch your eyes. Short time bear, long term bull. Simple. That's it. Short term, you're shorting. For those who are trading from weekly, daily, you should be looking at more buy. So let me return back to the Zoom. Okay, someone is asking psychological levels are 50 pips. Yeah, if you look at it that way, they are round up numbers. The difference between the distance between one to the other one is 50 pips. That's another way to put it. So this 15 minutes candle is more like it's going to be like a pin bar sort of. That's what someone is saying in the group chat. But I don't care. Whatsoever way it's going to drop, let's watch. I'm going to add in more position once it's 12 o'clock. Let's see how the candle plays out. So we all should get ready to sell one more time. Get ready to sell. We should be getting ready to sell. The goal is to flip accounts. Now, Gordon is asking questions. He said, Jeff, and that guy are saying same thing. Because the question is a contribution. They're saying same thing, but from different perspective. The guy pointed out that he's waiting for price to retest support so he can buy. The move to his retest is a small, which Jeff is talking about. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. I said that earlier that we're actually saying the same thing, but he still insisted that no, we're saying the same thing, but it's fine. The Gbp Usd stop loss for now, for the first 0.01 entry, we are using 1.32, 1.326. Let's do 1.32650 there. Let me drop. Let me drop the stuff here. $650. You're somewhere around there. You should note that. Take it to 650. I bet that's a very good risk to reward. Should even go further than that. But I don't like to catch more than 50 or 100 people in a day. So that's what I'm saying right there on this chart. Now, so Philemon is on the chart again saying, Jeff, I already did my analysis and I can strongly believe it's a sell. Good for you. Good. That's a nice opinion. So let's keep watching. We have to flip this account. I want to flip this account in your presence so you guys see that I ain't joking. Okay. It's currently 11:55. And another thing again, there's what we call last hour rush. Whenever it's about 1 hour candle close, you see market pushes up. There's a lot of movement, a lot of market moving up because most big traders, they pay attention. They wait for time. They are time cautious. Okay, they are time cautious. They want a round-up time before they can place their trade in most cases. So that's why we have the last hour rush where people wait for a round-up time. Let's say like they want to wait for 1 o'clock, want to wait for 2 o'clock, which is a New York session, before they can hop on. So at the early of those sessions, you can see, or at the early of those time frame, how you can see price will always keep on moving very, very fast. So that's why I keep waiting 15 minutes interval to see how price is going to react. So if I'm trading a bigger account like FTMO challenge, I don't really wait this much. It does not take much headache. So to flip small account it takes a lot of patience, because you are looking for best entries. You are very cautious, okay, not to do something wrong, stuff like that. So that's why we are taking this much time. So if you still have 0.01 on your MetaTrader, just drop yes on the chat box. Let's see how many of those who are following me directly exactly I'm trading it. I'm truly learning a lot from this. Thanks so much, Jeff. Yeah, you're welcome, bro. Okay, Michael and Dara, we are okay. You're currently with me. You're trading it the exact same way. Great. Okay, Ladipo, great one. You've got 3 more minutes to drop. 3 more minutes to see the next candle, and then we take action. We'll pull the trigger one more time. It's a perfect entry that we've all been waiting for. Perfect time that we've all been waiting for. So let's just be more patient. We've got 2 more minutes left. It's currently 11:58 GMT. So if you have any question, you can just ask your question if you have anything that you want to add. Sort of like add stuff like that. Or like if you want to share your opinion, you can just raise your hand. Let me unmute you so you share your opinion with everyone. Yeah, it's currently 12 o'clock. So let's watch. Let's watch. If this candle goes bullish, we're going to add one more position. So if this kind of go bullish, upon the bullish, we're going to add one more position. All right. Jason, I don't have a WhatsApp group, bro. I don't have a WhatsApp group. I have Telegram group. Let me copy the link and drop it right here. It should be. So I'll copy the link and drop it here for you. I don't have a WhatsApp group. I only have Telegram group. I believe you should be on the Telegram group. Hence the reason why you are here. But if you are not in the Telegram group, the link is in the description box for those on YouTube. But for you guys who are here, let me drop the link on our chat and I'll share here. All right, I'm coming. I'm trying to get that. Jason, just a few seconds. All right, yeah, you have to sell now. Sell now, sell now. Sorry, I got carried away. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sell now. Sell, guys. Sell, guys. Sell, guys. Sell, guys. Sell, guys. Now you have to sell with for those on $75, just like me, you have to sell with 0.01 again. So if you keep moving, if this candle successfully close below, if it successfully close below this low right here, successfully close below this low right here, we're going to add in our last 0.01. All right, sell, guys. If you're not in before, you should sell. Yeah, so just keep watching, and the stop loss should still be at the same level, which is here 3 to here. I thought we did 3 to 650s thereabout. 3 to 650. It should be somewhere there. So that's what we are waiting for. We're waiting. So I dropped the link to the channel. I dropped the link to the channel already in the general group. So if you want to be a part, you can just join. GU, another retest at 1.32500, 1.320. The market layer. What are you saying? I don't understand. I don't understand. What are you saying? All right, let me give you permission to speak up. Like you have one more thing to say. My South Africa brother. So you can go ahead and mute yourself. So you can mute yourself and say what you want to say.
Yo, Jeff.
All right. Yeah.
Earlier on, someone was talking about oil. I saw something on oil.
All right. Okay. You want to share?
Yeah, I would like to share something on oil.
All right. Go ahead. Take it away.
Okay, let me just. Okay. Yeah. UK US oil. Just the same.
The 100 and US oil.
Oh, why is it? Okay, wait. Let me just. Still loading. Good. Let me just okay, yeah. Okay, this is my view on oil, right?
All right.
Since you know that oil is a global commodity.
Can you share your screen? We can see your screen, bro.
Oh, sorry. I didn't share.
Just click on the share button.
Yeah, we're on. Oh God, why is it doing this? Okay. As you all know that oil is a global commodity.
Yeah.
Right. And since some countries are experiencing second wave of COVID-19 cases, that leads them to shut down their countries and go back to lockdown.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So my view here on okay, WTI crude, Western Texas Intermediate crude oil. My view here is that we're gonna be stuck in this range, like until we can have since there's positive news on the vaccine, and until a vaccine can be like distributed and all that, because if countries go back to lockdown, number one thing in aviations use more oil, right? And people do use oil for traveling and doing all that. And oil, it's a commodity, it's a need actually. Oil in your food, there's oil. Everything that you cosmetic products, there's oil. So the demand of oil, since there's lockdown in countries and second waves, I feel like the demand will fall and will lead to falling prices, or we can be stuck in this range. Can you hear me, Jeff?
Yeah.
So hence I bought this at support, and I'm planning to take it up to, what's this? Wait. Yeah, 43. I'm planning to take it up to 43. Psychological level $43 per barrel. So as you all know, that oil has a large impact on currencies. You do know that currencies like CAD, Russian ruble, and Norwegian krona will be affected by default. But yesterday, since there was since they released the 90% effective vaccine, oil prices started heading up and all that. So I've got a thing. Oh, let me just put my thing on break even. Let me just secure the thing on break even. Then I'm looking to buy again. Now we hit this week's target, so I'm looking to buy again. It gave us a higher high. I'm looking to buy again at our higher low.
Oh, you just broke. Wait, hold on, bro. You just broke it. You just broke even, right?
I beg your pardon?
You just broke even right now.
Yeah. Because I had a first trade, yeah.
Why didn't you break even otherwise? Is it because it's not a real account, or why? You should be watching all the time, right? You don't think so?
At 35, right? It's $35. I mean, dollars per barrel. So
Like, why just breaking even? Why you just breaking? That's my question. Why are you just breaking even?
I trust my analysis. I know this thing will go up to resistance because we've been ranging.
Okay. You say so. All right, great. So can you like show us how do you pick your entries, what time frame? Because I cannot see, all I can see is just levels. I'm not really seeing the candle, the price action. You get kind of like show us the price action, yes.
This is where I had my entry. Here, 35.
Can you just zoom in? Let's see the candle actions. Okay, great.
Smaller time frame. I had my thing on. I had my entry on $35 per barrel.
Per barrel, okay.
Yeah, it gave us a higher high, higher low with this because there's a gap here. I hope you can see the gap. Where is this?
I see that.
Okay, wait, mouse.
All right. So, what is your opinion? Like, what do you think would happen right now from here?
Let me just do this. As long as, because here we have to go back to this range. We have to go back to top of the range. Psychological level, I think it's 40. 40, is it 40? No. 43, psychological level 43. Let me just put the thing here so that I can remember. Yes, 43. It's this month's target. Banks are heading there. They want to be stuck in a tight range because this has been ranging for too long now.
Okay.
So I'll keep adding buys until I get to 43, psychological level 43. Then that's when I know that, okay, bears can enter this market.
All right.
And in the group, I also shared screenshots on CAD because this correlates with CAD. Oil correlates with CAD. 80%. Is it 80%? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah, CAD, USD CAD, CAD yen, and CAD CHF. They'll all head in the same direction as the current price, because you must be able to separate market from price.
Okay.
You see what
How
this
do you
one?
mean? What do you mean by separating market from price?
Okay, exactly. What is market? Is what is the past tense of price, right? Market is the past tense of price. What price printed over a long run, and price is what is currently happening now. This here.
Yeah.
So you must separate market from price. Then you won't go wrong. This here, this is price. Current price, it's 88. So this higher high, higher low, higher high, bullish. Then our next buy, a set of next buys, we coming here for our next buys. This is where bulls will look to buy, to enter the buys and all that.
Okay.
And tomorrow, if, because now we hit the target for the month, I can just okay, we don't have a psychological level here. Oh, but no. Okay, yeah, we'll be looking to enter at 79. Our next buy entries will be looking to enter at 79. So the reason I'm saying this has been ranging, you see this, oh god, let me just clear this chart a bit. Clear all drawings. Okay, let me just also do this. You see now 8100, ne? Can you still hear me, guys?
Yeah, we can still hear you. We can hear you.
As you can see, psychological level 81, it's our resistance. Psychological level 81 is our resistance. So now, bears can come in. We can take this back to psychological level, okay, 79.50. Now, since when bears are coming in, they can take this at psychological level 79.50, but there is bulls at 80.50. There is bulls here, 80.50. Let me take this to a smaller time frame, even my 1 hours. This is what we're looking at. So as I was saying, currently market separate market from price.
Hold on a bit. Let me update the guys on GBP USD trade that we took.
Okay.
Just 1 second. because the trade is really, it's another candle just pop up 12.16 right now.
Must I stop sharing?
Yeah, you stop. Just it's
Yeah,
fine
I
this way.
stopped.
Yeah.
I stopped.
Yeah, thank you. So now we have our stop loss somewhere around 1.32650, somewhere here, 657. So just basically our stop is about to be hit right now. It's about to be hit. That's 645, 650. So I still believe, I still strongly believe it will likely still drop. Because of this, I'm not going to long, but if we get flushed out, if we get hit out, I'll stop trading. Okay, I'll stop trading, then get back. Now, if I lose, if you get to that point, I'm going to be losing, let's say like $4 in total with those two entries, $4. So, but if that's all together that we lose today, let's say like $5 in all of it, which is still very fine. You still can trade tomorrow. That's what I'm very much after. All right. So that's the update on that. Let's watch. So like over to you. You can just go ahead and start sharing. No, someone is asking, should we close? I don't expect to close. Let it hit the stop loss. Let it hit the stop loss. Since it's already a predetermined risk that we've taken, do not close. On the YouTube channel, I just saw someone asking if we should close it to 0.01, 0.01. Do not close. So go ahead. We can hear you. You can unmute yourself. We can't hear you. Cero Market Slayer. Yeah, we
Hello,
can hear
can
you
you hear
now.
me now?
Yeah.
Okay, as I was saying, you must separate market from price, right?
Yeah.
Market is the past tense of price. What price printed over time. Then price is what's happening now. So you must ask yourself, is the market bullish, bearish, or sideways? Then
Correct.
you must ask yourself, is the price bullish, bearish, or sideways? In order for you to have nice entries, the smart money entries that are always entering the market, you must always align market and price together. I hope I'm making sense when I say
you make sense.
align market and price. Oh, let me check here. So we hit the target for the month, right?
Yeah.
Let me just clear this a bit. Even here, we're in a range. We're also in a range. We're in a range. So where we're heading to? Top of the range. I bought way at the bottom of the range. As you can see, I bought here, bottom of the range. Yeah, my entry was here for this month. Bottom of the range. Where am I looking to take profit? Top of the range.
Okay.
So now if I can still enter, if I want to enter, because now people are taking profit for this week. If I can enter, I'll enter at 80.50 psychological level.
Okay, just to update, hold on a bit. Just to update, guys, our stop loss just got hit. I saw that it just got hit and we're out already. It took us out at 1.132650. Can you take to GBP USD? Let everyone see. You take it on your chart. On your, okay.
On my chart.
Yeah.
Okay. GU.
Yeah.
Oh, I see this.
Yeah.
Higher
So
high.
what? Yeah, it's made a higher high. It queued our stop at 1.32650, and it's melting right there. But we don't know if it's gonna melt finally. But we are done for the day. We are done for the day. So I'm currently down about let's say about $6. Down, but we're all down about $6. That's fine. So we can just go back, reset, and get back again.
You
All
see,
right.
you
It
see what
may
I'm
drop.
saying? You see what I'm saying? Must separate market from price. We're in a range. We're in a range on a higher time frame. The higher time frame is the CEO. So this,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
it must come here. It must come here to 33.50. That's why I took profit. But when it gives me a low entry, if it comes back lower, I'll enter and take it to 33.50. The CEO must go back to resistance. Let me see something on this when I put my prophetic tool.
Someone is saying, okay, Epic Media wants to say something. You have a question? If I enter late with the same loss, I get more loss than those that enter earlier 2 entries. Okay, I want to know his leverage for $75 account he's controlling. I'm using on this account I am currently using. It's on IC Market, and as a result, I selected 1 to 200. That's the lots I selected. I just remember it's an IC Market ASIC. You know, IC Market, they have two. They have IC Market Australia and they have IC Market SC, which is that should be Seychelles that they are controlling. Yeah. So that's it. Most important thing for me is we live to fight another day. So that's the reason why we are closing right here on GBP USD. I'm no longer going to. This is my strategy. I'm no longer going to be taking another trade. So that's where the discipline comes in. And tomorrow we definitely will end up in profit. Okay. So if you still want to like stick around to learn more other things, then you can just stay around. Okay, Epic want to hop on. Let me unmute the guy and he can. So the big okay, I'm calling him guy. Sorry. Let me unmute her so she can tell us what she think.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you clearly.
It's a guy, not if me. I mean. So can you go to GU, please? GU, 15 minutes time frame.
Right. Sorry, the market slayer is asking you to go to GU, GBP USD.
Oh, GU, 15 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you make it a little bit? Can you make it clearer? Can you make it clearer?
Is it fine?
Okay. Yes, it's just like that. So yes, it's fine. It's fine. So the.
Sorry, Samad, there's something making noise in your end. I don't know. Can you like stop that? Thank you.
What do you say?
There's something making noise, like itching sound.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, it's a lot better. Thank you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So it seems it's still doing something.
Go ahead.
So I want to quickly point out the correction I've been waiting for.
Okay.
So this I don't know if there's a way for me to draw on this chart.
Okay, wait. You have to like ask for permission. Go to view options and ask for permission. Then I'll grant that. To be able to write on the screen.
View option.
Yes, close to ask for. Since you're on tablet, I don't know if tablet support that option. But on PC, at your top center screen, just click on view options and you click on request remote control. You will be given the control.
Okay, I think I can write now.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so let me erase this. Okay, so right now I'm seeing this correction, this small ascending channel type formation correction. So this is a corrective move. So right now I'll be waiting for a third touch around here to sell now. Since it is on the 15 minutes time frame, my entry will be around the third touch. This is the first one here, the second one now, and I'll be waiting for the third touch around here to take this to the downside, because this whole move now is a corrective move. So do you understand what I'm saying? So that is just what I want to point out now. I'm now waiting for the third touch to this small correction, then I'll sell. So that is what I'm waiting for present. That is just what I want to point out. So the correction I'm waiting for is now forming, and I'm just waiting for the third touch there to sell. So I think this should still sell. The selling should start today. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks.
All right, sorry guys, I'm back. My net. Are you there?
So I just explained what I'm looking for now. I'm getting ready to
Right.
sell GU now.
We are getting ready to sell GU.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Can you take it back to the 15 minutes chart, please?
It's a perfect weight. It's a perfect time to sell, but just that I have my risk management will not allow me to go in for another thing again. We should have waited, but it's fine. I'm not going to sell again. My risk management.
So
yeah.
I think you missed this. Your network failed the other time.
Yeah, my network. Yeah, but I'm back now.
Okay. So okay, you can take this to the 5 minutes. I think it's clear on the 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. So this move to the upside is a corrective move, and I already have touch 1, touch 2, touch 3, and this pattern is a reversal pattern. That is, we are looking to sell, and generally on the bigger time from the 4 hours, I'm looking to sell actually. So I'm waiting for probably the third touch here, and then I'll take my sell entry. So I'm taking my sell entry somewhere around the end. My stop will just be a little bit above that, and I'll take my short. So that is the correction I told you I was waiting for the other time. So the thing has formed now. I'm just waiting for that third touch to take it to the downside. So that's it.
All right, we're still with you guys. Are you still there? All right, so I believe you all can see what is currently happening on GU. This is M5. I don't use M5. Just kindly switch to M15. Go to M15. Okay, now I believe you all can see my screen. Let me delete this one since I'm no longer trading for today. Price just formed. Let me bring that TDI so you see what I was looking for on TDI at that time. It just showed up, but I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it. So we're looking like for form of M to happen. This is what happened when I just keep on adding more order, a lot of orders, a lot of orders. So that's what we are watching to happen right here. Okay, we are watching for M to happen here, and which is also happening here. This is the first shoulder. This is the second one. So such that it's going to give you like a divergence moving up, whereas this one is coming down. Stuff like that. This is what happened. That's what divergence trader too also like to take advantage of. So let me delete this, the TDI so that we can have a more clearer chart to look at. So it's very important. Let me stop sharing and show my face, and let's close this. Let's run this up. I believe we have said a lot of things, which there is no more question, I believe. So you want to stop sharing, bro? Cero, the market maker, you have to stop sharing. Thank you. So what we all have to do right now is, remember, I'm not just only here to teach you how to flip account or showing you how to make money. I'm also here to like show you how trading generally work. In order for you to be a very successful trader, you have to be able to merge your strategy. It's not all about entries. Do not listen to everyone trying on YouTube trying to say, oh, entries they are making this entry, they are catching at the top, catching at the bottom. Fine, entry is fine. Entry is a very perfect way. Having a nice entry give you an edge in the Forex market, okay? But having risk management is also very important. Most people, they're not going to teach you. Most people that give you, that sell courses to you and all of that. I don't sell courses. I don't have any course that I sell. They're not going to tell you all of these things because they want you to always keep coming, keep purchasing courses and keep renewing. But I'm going to tell you, no matter strategy you're using, whether you're using BTM, beat the market maker, you're using any guru strategy, they call it fire this, that, you are not going to be successful, not until you are able to merge it with your risk management, money management, and have a perfect psychology. Do not allow other person's opinion to control yours. All right. That does not mean you shouldn't be flexible with your bias. You have to be very flexible with your bias. Have a second look to it. Just know that markets will not always move the same way you expect it to move all the time. That's why they say strategy is not a holy grail. In order for you to enforce that strategy is not a holy grail into your trading system, into your own, like your lifestyle, you have to put a risk management, like what I did. Since we got hit out twice, we're no longer going to be trading for that day. So now we're only down about $6, which is 5 point something dollars, okay, which is fine. Now I can trade tomorrow. But whereas some other persons that are currently on a buy, maybe they probably may want to keep on holding the buy. They will probably lose all their buy profit that they've been accumulating for a long time, because soon, somehow, I still feel the market is definitely going to reverse. Because I feel so doesn't mean that the market must do that. Okay, so that's why you always have to back it up with your risk management. This is how you can stay long term in the market. All right, so that's what I just have to tell you. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I appreciate you all. In Zoom call, we hit almost 100, more than 100 people just at the God field, and other persons want to join in the YouTube channel. So if you are watching this on a later date, just know that your entries are important, your risk management are a lot more important, and your discipline is a lot more important. That's the highest, a lot more important. Sticking to it, not trading. Even when I see that this guy is still going to drop a little more, Gbp Usd, I must say, oh, it's going to drop a little more, I want to hop on in. I'm not gonna do that. I'm out for the day. So all I just want to do is just go dress in my birthday suit and go out and flex for the day. I'm done for Tuesday market. That is it. Now, thank you guys for coming around. Thank you, Costa. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Abdul Samad. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, AGT, my nigger. Thank you very much. Thank you, GT. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, all those guys that are still sticking our kicks. We say thank you. For all those guys that are also on YouTube channel, thank you. And we are closing these on a small red note. And we say bye until next time. We are going to see. Make sure you're on the group chat. Also make sure you're on the channel. We're going to be sending later updates to the group. It's fine to lose. To me, it's a success today. Remember what I said earlier about psychology today? I succeeded. It's a win-win-win situation for me because I stick to the plan. All right, that's how to trade it safe. Remember, professional trader, expert trader, know that they don't make losses. They make losses. What differentiates them from these 90% losers are they stick to their plan no matter what happens. All right, bye guys, and stay motivated. Bye guys.